stepping at the plate. Actually, no, that is not Pierce Porter at the plate. Get that number there, as we have some replacements in the batting order. Brayley Scott at the plate. So Brayley behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. As Brayley is going to foul this one off. And the count remains 1-2. So McCarthy on deck for the Lady Cats.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or add real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Attention Mangum Tigers, are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities. Our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Here in Altus, Mackay's Automotive Detailing sets the standard for premium ceramic protection. As an accredited G-Technique installer, we proudly offer Crystal Serum Light with a 5-year warranty, or Crystal Serum Ultra 10H with a 9-year guarantee, the strongest in the industry. Every coating is logged to Carfax, adding value and resale power to your vehicle. We're veteran-owned, fully insured, and proud members of the International Detailing Association. Call us now at 580-970-1644. Mackay's Automotive Detailing, where service and protection go further.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Hey all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Leedey Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. We're wishing our team's strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company.
You're saying, I say let's start now, get everybody fired up, and then I just... Anyway.
Right out of the gate, that's good. This is going to be a quality broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Tone.
Quality broadcast. Hey, we're running behind, and I don't just mean on the air. Leedey late getting away from their part of the country, and so we'll be a little bit late getting underway with senior activities, but it is senior night. Have a double dip for you, and the 3 seniors on the club will be recognized in between the 2 games, and so we will look forward to that as well as number 1 Leedey in town for a pair of contests. And, you know, we kind of said the name Eric Castle, and it just kind of, I mean, everybody knew, right? I mean,
That is right.
he's kind of a legend, and not in his own mind like with you and I.
He knows his way around the state tournament.
No kidding. My goodness.
Let's put it that way. So baseball and softball came from Dover. Took them to state several years in baseball, and then coached baseball at Leedey, and now softball. And flipped over whenever his daughter was moving up in high school, and has stayed with the softball program. And, yep, good guy and good coach.
They were playing ball over at Hobart, over on our network station, KTJS. Is that still going on?
Yep, just about over, I believe. We're talking, waiting on a final number. Hobart playing Hooker doubleheader today. They run-ruled them 10-0 in the first game in, let's see, 6. And looks like they're on their way to doing that in the second game. So,
by the way, back to Coach Castle, and we're just breaking momentarily, right? We're going to go back to programming here in a minute. But Coach Castle walked by and we said, "Hey, Coach, we're airing the game on radio and the internet." And he said, "Figures." Thought you would be. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Yep, it's just beautiful weather, folks. So
it is
if
perfect.
You're anywhere near Mangum, and come on out and watch the number 1 team in Class B and a ranked team, your Mangum Lady Tigers. They are very good as well, and got some information last night, Michael. Regionals, different location of what we were assuming.
Well, and that's because it was thought that the Mangum Lady Tigers were the district champions because they and Merritt were tied in the district standings at 5-1, each team beating the other at their place. So then you go to run differential. When you look at the run differential, you think, well, that easily goes to Mangum because even though they won 10-4 here, Mangum shut them out 7-0 there, and then the run differential with the other ball games was more so in the favor of Mangum. Not so fast, my friend. Mm-hmm. Those runs that were scored in extra innings at Merritt, for some reason, according to the LSSAA, did not count. And I'm not being critical of the LSSAA, but I would love to know the philosophy and the thought process behind that.
Yeah, they said the runs, additional runs in the 8th inning of some of these games, no matter how many runs you score, only count as one run. And so, anyway, Mangum on the road next week for regionals.
Going to be at Dale, a powerhouse indeed, and they will be the number 2 seed, so that means they'll face the number 3 seed on Thursday. Don't have the schedule yet, but when we do, of course, it'll be posted on the Mangum Tigers softball Facebook page and also on Classic Hits 97.7. I'll put it on my page as well. In the meantime, got a double dip coming up. Mangum and Leedey should be a pair of great bowl games. It is senior night for J.C. McFerrin and Gracie Smith and Hallie Smith, and we're back to the Mangum Lady Tiger softball field momentarily on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with Remax Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, Remax Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lot always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
And welcome back here at Mangum Softball Field. We get ready for a pair of bowl games this afternoon. We get ready for senior night as well as J.C. McFerrin, Tracy Smith, and Hallie Smith playing at home for the last time in the uniform of Mangum, competitively at least. They may even get hooked up in intramural games or something of the sort, but when it counts, it'll be the last time. So looking forward to that. And so our listeners and viewers know we're not on Facebook yet. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct. We will be hopefully in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So if you're looking for video, Mangum Tiger TV on YouTube.
That's a whole lot.
If you subscribe to that channel, anytime we go live, you will be notified.
Wow.
So
that's some quality stuff.
How about that?
All right. So Leedey will be in the black tops, black bottoms with green trim and green numerals. They are the visitors this afternoon. And we talked about their head coach, Eric Castle. He'll go with Colby Clem. She'll play second base and lead off. Batting second and catching is Ansley Brown. The third place hitter is the third baseman, Caitlin Scott. Cleanup hitter, a name that has been synonymous with Leedey sports for as long as I have been around, and whether it was here or when I was working in Woodward at K101, Blake Puffenbarger is the pitcher this afternoon. Daisy Danielson will play center field and bat fifth. The shortstop is McKinley Carpenter. She bats sixth. Haley Higgins is the left fielder, batting seventh. Lyric Kleinsmith, the first baseman, batting eighth. And the ninth place hitter is Chloe Bush, and she will play out in right field. So it'll be Clem, Brown, and Scott, Puffenbarger, Danielson, and Carpenter, Higgins, Kleinsmith, and Bush for this group from Leedey. Lady Bison, you heard Chad talk about it a moment ago. Number one in Class B, 26-5 on the year. Palin Clark in the center circle for Mangum. Her battery mate, Aubrey Lowe. Hallie Smith is at first. Avery Hopper is the second baseman. Giselle Rowell over at third. And by the way, Giselle got a brand new baby sister that is as cute as can be and has almost as much hair as Chad Fox. Hannah Stair is the shortstop. In the outfield from left to right, Millie Gonzalez, Gracie Smith, and Remy Jennings. And the first pitch on the way from Clark to Clem and slapped down the left field line, foul, and it's 0-1. We're underway. Well, this promises to be a good one. We had Navajo in town the other day, and that one didn't turn out quite as good as we thought, and kind of a down year for the Lady Indians. Mangum won it in run rule fashion, 10-0. 0-1 pitch. Clark held on to that one way too long, sails to the screen. It's 1-1. My beloved Kansas City Royals losing this afternoon, 2-0 to Seattle. Mariners as hot as anybody in all of baseball. 1-1 pitch here. Did she go around? Yeah. And it's strike two. Colby looking at the home plate umpire, but she went all the way around on that one. There's a little do-si-do action there. So 1-2 on Clem. 1-2 offering on the way now from Clark. Punched back behind the home plate and lands up on the roof, and it's still 1-2. I don't think there's any possible way for a foul ball to come rattling around in the broadcast booth.
No.
But if there is, it would hit one of us in the head.
It'd find us, or a fan would take it and chunk it at us.
1-2 pitch popped up on the infield. Clark will call for it. Palin will make the catch for out number one. So one gone here in the first. Ansley Brown will step in. She is the catcher this afternoon for this group from Leedey. We talked about it on Tuesday, talk about it every time we are involved with Leedey. If you go through that town and it's after dark, the lights are on at the ballpark, the lights are on at the gym.
Yep, and there's going to be a Calc or a Carpenter or a Puffenbarger.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Somewhere close.
First pitch to Brown, called strike, and it's 0-1. Palin focused right now, getting ahead in the count early on. So 0-1 on Clark. Or 0-1 pitch from Clark off the fist, foul into the Leedey dugout, and it's 0-2 on Brown. Palin working quickly here this afternoon, which always a good sign for her. She's one of those kids that reacts real well, and she starts thinking, contemplating, taking time. Sometimes it does not work. Fast pitch outside, 1-2. And with all the activities going on tonight, the doubleheader, the senior night activities, there's also a bonfire going on at about 8 because it is homecoming week here for the football team. 1-2 pitch upstairs for a ball. And the count now level at 2-2.
We saw Coach Powers earlier. He was efforting the wireless mic. And I think he got it going finally.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Big hop for Hannah. She'll fire to first, and it's up the line. And it gets by Hallie Smith. I think, given her reaction and the way she was kind of flexing her fingers, I'm not so sure that ball didn't get a little bit of the fingertips as it went into the glove. It took a wild hop. As we get the emergency call out of Seminole, got an Amber Alert going on.
Every phone in the compound going off.
And if you're wondering if people have a phone, look and see if their head is down. You'll get your answer. There goes the runner. Pitch fouled back to the screen. Hit and run with Caitlin Scott. She couldn't catch up, but it's 0-1. But again, that ground ball to stare at shortstop, it had a funky spin on it, and she got it in her glove. But again, looking at her, the way she reacted after she threw it, I think it may have chewed her fingers up a little bit and affected that throw over to first base. 0-1 pitch on the way here, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. On Caitlin Scott.
Hobart just run ruled Hooker for the second time, 14-3-6.
Wow.
That game is complete, and we'll be joining Facebook on Classic Hits shortly.
There goes the runner. Pitch upstairs for a ball, stolen base. As the ball goes into center field. Brown was there easily. She's in scoring position with one gone. So 1 out, 1 on, and the count 1-2 on Scott. Pitch inside, levels it at 2-2. Ball got away momentarily from Aubrey Lowe, but not far enough to allow the runner to advance. Two-two pitch on the way to Brown. Off the fist, foul on the right side. Good job of Scott, not Brown, but Scott fighting that one off. Brown at second base, one gone here in the first. Two-two offering on the way here. Caitlin laid off the high heat in the full count now, 3-2. By the way, I don't know if you saw it or not, but a nice story about the Mountain View Go-to-Bow football team from Channel 7 out of Lawton.
Oh, good. Very good.
Payoff pitch on the way here. Foul, out of play. It'll stay 3-2. Caitlin Scott spoiling some pretty good pitches from Palin Clark.
Our good buddy, Jeff Coakley.
Yep. Great coach and even better guy.
Yes, sir.
Payoff pitch here. Cold, strike 3. Caitlin Scott wasn't so sure, but she's gone on strikes for out number 2. So Blake Puffenbarger now will step in. Opportunity to help her own cause here. With 2 gone in the first and a runner at second. First pitch to Blake. Cold strike, and it's 0-1. Of course, we always enjoy when Leedey comes to town late in January for the Tri-County basketball tournament.
Yes, we do. That's fun.
Yeah, they always bring teams that are competing for championships, too.
That's right.
Pitch roll on the ground, stare at short, long throw, not in time, gets away, and coming in to score on the play will be Ansley Brown. Give credit to Brown. She was off with the ball rolling slowly to shortstop. It never slowed down. So a couple of errors in the inning, and Leedey will take the early lead, 1-0. Inning stays alive now for Danielson. She'll hit this one towards second and Fielding it is Hopper for out number 3. But now before the Lady Bison come up with a run, 1 run on no hits. There were a couple of errors and a runner left on board. We've played a half inning. It's Leedey 1. Mangum coming to bat. Classic Hits 97.7.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Back in Mangum, where the Lady Tigers trail 1-0 going to the bottom half of inning number 1. And it'll be Hannah Stair, Giselle Rowell, and Palin Clark, numbers 1, 2, and 3. In the lineup for the Lady Tigers, middle third, Hallie Smith, Aubrey Lowe, and Gracie Smith, and then Avery Hopper, Candace Cooper, and Millie Gonzalez. So it's Stair, Rowell, and Clark, Smith, Lowe, Smith, and Hopper, Cooper, and Gonzalez for Mangum. Defensively, Blake Puffenbarger in the circle for the Lady Bison. Nancy Brown, her battery mate. Larry Kleinsmith is at first. Colby Clem at second. Caitlin Scott, the third baseman. Mackenzie Carpenter is the shortstop. In the outfield from left to right, Haley Higgins, Stacy Danielson, and Chloe Bush. Good to have you alongside. This is a double dip this evening between these two schools. Stair takes a fast strike, and it's 0-1 on Hannah. Left-handed batter digging in here this afternoon for the Lady Tigers. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss late on the fastball, and it's 0-2. No surprise that Puffenbarger is athletic. Check the surprise meter on that one. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Stares for a ball. 1-0 on Giselle. Back in the day, Klazuski played for the Cincinnati Reds, and they had the sleeveless look that would go on sometimes, and the old boy had some guns on him, let me just tell you. 1-1 on Rowell. Might be of a young Jackson Brooks, in fact. Rowell, 1-1 pitch, fouled it out of play, and it's 1-2. Caitlin Scott had come in to shake hands with Giselle in anticipation of a bunt. She'll retreat now just a bit. 1-0 ball game, bottom half of inning number 1. Swing and a miss, second straight strikeout for Blake Puffenbarger. 2 up, 2 down for Mangum here in the first. Here's Palin Clark, opportunity to help her own cause with 2 gone in inning number 1. Football tomorrow night, the regular season district play will end as Watonga will come to town. 6:40 airtime tomorrow. Kick at 7 from the Liberty Bowl. Clark takes his strike, and it's 0-1. You turned on your microphone as though you were actually going to speak.
Well, I'm efforting this Facebook here. I'm going to get this going here. Stand by.
0-1 pitch upstairs levels things at 1-1. Efforting. I like that. That's good. Allegedly, there's a marginal risk for some severe weather later on in our area. Swing and a miss. Clark late on that one. 1-2. So Puffenbarger
A strike away from fanning the side here in inning number 1. 1-2 pitch to Clark. Ticked foul back to the screen. It'll stay 1-2. Fall starts the autumnal equinox Sunday, Monday. And the temperature will freshen a bit. 83 on Tuesday, 83 on Wednesday as well. 2-2 pitch lifted into left field, and that is down, and it will roll to the wall. Higgins couldn't get there. Clark on her way to second base. She's there with a 2-out double. Good piece of hitting by Palin Clark. Kind of golfed that one down the left field line, and it worked. So that'll bring one of the seniors to home plate, Hallie Smith. Gives Smith a chance to tie this one up. Clark in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch to Hallie, taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. On Tuesday, in that 10-0 win against Navajo, Mangum was swinging away with the first pitch. Fouled back to the screen. 0-2 now on Hallie. We've had some spillages of drinks here this afternoon. On foul tips that come back and hit the screen. 0-2 pitch. Hallie off the fist, and that one will get back to the screen. It'll stay 0-2. Palin Clark at second base, 2 gone, inning number 1. Wind blowing in from the north.
Feels real good.
It does. Refreshing, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Puffenbarger set to work on Smith. Hallie again spoils a pretty good pitch. And Blake will go back to the well. 1-2 on Hallie Smith. Or is it 0-2? Well, maybe she hadn't. I think it's 0-2. Aubrey Lowe waits in the on-deck circle. Here's strike 3. Doesn't matter what it was. So striking out the side, Blake Puffenbarger, as she works around the 2-out double by Palin Clark. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. We've played 1, Leedey 1, Mangum nothing. Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, paraphrasing Blazing Saddles, one of my all-time favorite movies. Welcome to Classic Hits 97.7, Sheriff. We offer you a laurel and a hearty handshake.
Oh, kids, you're just going to have to watch some clips on YouTube. Mel Brooks is still with us, and I saw a few weeks ago he's doing a Spaceballs 2.
Oh, my goodness.
So he's in the bottom of the ninth of his career, but he's still funny.
He is.
And so we'll see how that turns out.
We say good afternoon to Jay McCormick, who's checked in from over at Hobart. Jaybird, good to have you alongside, bud. Top half of inning number 2. And the first pitch, a called strike. A little bit of a delayed called strike, but McKinley Carpenter down in the count 0-1. It'll be Carpenter, Higgins, and Kleinsmith for Leedey in their half of inning number 2. They lead 1-0. Laying off the high heat, Carpenter levels the count at 1-1.
We are on Facebook now, folks, if that is your preferred social media platform. It's there. Live video.
1-1 pitch, called strike, and it's 1-2. There's some young ladies down in front of us. When they arrived, they threw down their chairs and said, we can umpire from here. And then they clarified and said, we can umpire from everywhere. They did not like the call on the previous pitch. That one's okay with them. And it's level now at 2-2 on Carpenter. Jaybird says, good luck, Lady Tigers. 2-2 pitch on the way from Palin Clark. Nubbed on the ground towards third. Rao got a hurry, throws in time. And a strong play by Giselle for out number 1. Ball off the fist and didn't get to Rao very quickly, but Giselle with a strong throw to first base, and the out is recorded. So 1 gone here in the second. And that'll bring to the plate Haley Higgins. Higgins, the left fielder this afternoon for Leedey. First pitch, looping line drive fouled on the third base line, and it's 0-1. And I can't say the last name Higgins without thinking of Henry Higgins. But I can't remember what children's book that came from, Henry Higgins. And as old as you are, I know you're not going to remember either. Fast strike. Count 1-0-2 now on Higgins. Charles Stowe has found the broadcast on Facebook. Good afternoon, Charles. Hope you're doing well.
Henry Higgins, first book of the Henry Higgins series of children's novels written by Beverly Cleary.
There you go. Pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-2. The internet, Google is great.
First publication date, Barnes dating himself back to 1950.
Well, I've got to date myself because nobody else will. There's a foul hit off the foot of Higgins, and it's still 1-2. What?
You stay the same age. We're still
timeless, as it were.
17 mentally.
Hey, that's giving some credit to me. I'm normally in the 11 to 12 year old range. Pitch outside for a ball. Count level at 2-2. By the way, here's, as if on cue, somebody who is far more mature than us and always classes up the broadcast. Michael Scott Augustine has joined us in the broadcast booth. Hello.
Oh, Scotty.
Fouled out of play. It'll say 2-2. I know he's enjoying being a grandpappy.
Yeah, and he's got a big old nephew, doesn't he?
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
It just plugs the defensive line for Coach Sam Powers.
Gets it done offensively, too. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Clark pulled the string on that one. 2 up, 2 down here in inning number 2 for Leedey. So Lyric Kleinsmith now will check in. 2 gone. See if Clark can get out of the inning here. Gave up a run in the first on a couple of errors. Nobody has really hit the ball that hard here so far this afternoon. That one's fouled back to the screen, and it's 0-1. So since Kansas City is not going to make the playoffs, I think my team, postseason team, going to be the Mariners. They are fun to watch. I've had that chance the last couple of nights. Fast strike, much to the chagrin of the group from Leedey. You can hear their protestation, and it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-2. First of 2 here this afternoon. Ernie Banks famously once said, "It's so beautiful, let's play 2." And they are. 1-2 offering on the way. Lifted foul on the right side. It'll get out of play. It'll stay at 1-2. Quick glance into the dugout where signals being flashed by the coach. 1-2 pitch from Clark. Fast strike outside, and it's 2-2. Jerice Wilson-Henry. Let's go, Lady Tigers. She's checking in this afternoon from down at Frederick.
Well, Clayton Kershaw just announced he's going to retire.
Yeah, I saw that. 2-2 pitch, high and deep to the left side, but out of play, and it'll say 2-2.
18 seasons. That's a nice pension. And Major League Baseball.
I was surprised that he had played that long. It just didn't seem like that.
It seemed like he'd been hurt the last few years.
He has been, yeah. 2-2 pitch. Back to the screen. 2-2 still. Jennifer Badmoon Reisner has joined us on the broadcast. Good afternoon, Jennifer. Good to have you alongside. That song popped up on my iTunes recently, and I thought of you. Jennifer says, let's go, ladies. Clark tried to induce Kleinsmith to swing at a pitch in the dirt and couldn't get her to do it, and it's full at 3-2. So Palin trying to get out of the inning. Payoff pitch on the way. Popped up. And calling for it at second base and behind the bag to make the play is Avery Hopper for out number 3. Nothing doing here in the second for Leedey. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on board. We played an inning and a half. It's the Lady Bison 1, Mangum nothing. Classic Hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All right, here we go now to the top half or bottom half of inning number 2. Mangum down 1-0. And the first pitch to Aubrey Lowe, taken downstairs for a ball, 1-0. It'll be Aubrey, Gracie Smith, and Avery Hopper due up here in inning number 2 for the Lady Tigers. And Elaine Mills Smith has joined the broadcast. She says, let's go, Mangum. That one fisted on the right side, foul. And the count level of 1-1 on Lowe.
Our friend Cameron Dole chimed in and correctly, Henry Higgins is also a character in the classic musical My Fair Lady.
I forgot about that.
So,
now why would he know that about My Fair Lady?
Dole is a international man of mystery, as Austin Powers once proclaimed.
Yeah, baby. He got one foul over behind our heads. 1-2 now on Lowe. Mangum looking for base runners. 1-2 pitch. Foul. Still 1-2. Thursday night football game could be a dud.
I just saw that. Dolphins and Bills.
Yeah. And normally that might be a marquee matchup, but boy, Miami has fallen on hard times.
Yeah.
And they're saying that Mike McDaniel could be shown the door, the coach of the Dolphins.
But again, I mean, I know you agree with this, but what those guys get paid, if you get fired, it's don't feel sorry for these guys. As Coach O said after he got fired at LSU and told him how much he's going to get, you just say when and what door I should walk out of.
I'll take my girlfriend. We'll go on. Ground ball through the middle, base hit, leading off inning number 2. Aubrey Lowe from Mangum. She's aboard with nobody out. Good job by Lowe. She spoiled off a bunch of good pitches from Blake Puffenbarger, and then finally put bat on ball and rolled it through the middle. So the leadoff runner aboard for Gracie Smith, one of our trio of seniors here tonight, as we celebrate senior night. First pitch to Gracie, bunted right to the third baseman, who was shaking hands with her. Caitlin Scott picked it up on one hop, fired to first, and Smith is retired, but taking second on the play is Lowe. She's in scoring position. It's a good bunt.
Yeah, good bunt, situational, and well-coached up defense, too, expecting that, and made the play to first. And, yep, runner now in scoring position.
So AB will step in, the second baseman for Mangum. Avery Hopper looks at one upstairs for ball, 1-0 on Hopper. Cadence Cooper waiting in the on-deck circle. I think I read earlier this week that this week was going to be the most notorious for ragweed.
Oof. And we're not talking about the band,
No.
Cross-Canadian. The plant, and, yeah, that just makes all of us drippy.
2-0 pitch to Hopper downstairs for ball 3, 3-0 on Avery. Puffenbarger had been pitching ahead to most of the batters and delivers ball 4 here. So runners at first and second now, yet only one gone. And again, I go back to Lowe and her ability to spoil some really good pitches, keep the at-bat alive, and then get the single to center. So Cooper will step in, Caden's left-handed batter. Caitlin Scott has moved back even with a bag at third. You might want to look that way to lay one down, and that's what she was thinking about doing. Went through, and it's 0-1 on Cooper. But I like the idea. Puffenbarger with runners at first and second delivers strike 2 to Cooper. 0-2 now on Cadence. I forget how many varieties of ragweed there are, but whew. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Cooper gone on strikes. So 2 gone now for Millie Gonzalez. Gonzalez had a big hit the other night against Navajo when she tripled into right field and drove in 3. Really kind of broke that bowl game open. By the way, that was Puffenbarger's 4th strikeout in an inning and 2/3. A called strike here, and it's 0-1. And she has gotten her Madonna game going on because she's in the groove right now. Called strike 2, and it's 0-2. I love Evan Sharp. He's checked in and said, "Go Ravens." I think that game's Monday night, Evan. In fact, I know it is.
Well, he's already tailgating.
0-2 pitch upstairs, 1-2.
Yeah, I think it's going to be them or Buffalo out of AFC. But again, until you beat Mahomes, right?
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. Signed for a ball. My colleague thought that was strike 3, but it's ball 2 instead, 2-2.
That was a good place to have an 0-2 pitch.
Lowe at second, Hopper at first, 2 gone. Mangum trailing 1-0. 2-2 pitch from Puffenbarger. Swing and a miss, inning over. 5 strikeouts in 2 innings for Blake Puffenbarger. So Mangum comes up empty, no runs, a hit, a walk, and 2 runners left on board. We've played 2. Leedey 1, Mangum nothing. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Top of the order due up now for Leedey, Colby Clem, Ansley Brown, and Caitlin Scott. Set for inning number 3 here for this group from, Chloe Bush going to lead it off. And Bush will lead it off instead. And then we'll go back to the top, Clem and Brown. 1-0 ball game here. Top half of inning number 3, first of 2 between these two clubs. We didn't get a chance to finish the thought on Tuesday in that 10-0 win by Navajo. We were talking about it, and then the game abruptly came to an end. But we were talking about the fact that tomorrow night, Oklahoma State and Tulsa will play. Friday night game. You're competing with high schools. And Mike Gundy not happy about it. I mean, he's like, but you go where the money is. And that's right. That's why they're playing tomorrow night against Tulsa.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Being a fan of college football, because you're right. A lot of us are holed up in football, high school football.
Chloe Bush, a one-hopper fielded nicely by Rowell. And for the second time this afternoon, Giselle making a bang-bang play over there at third. Throws out Bush by a step. One gone. Yeah, I know why TV does it. It's for the ratings and it's for the money. But I tell you what, it's tough for schools, like I say, and two schools from Texas. Or from Oklahoma, rather.
Yeah, when you're counting on the gate, and half of the gate is at a high school stadium, it makes it tough.
Clem looks at the ball, 1-0. Colby 0 for 1. She popped back to the pitcher in the first. Ball 2 downstairs. So 2-0 on the left-handed hitting Clem with one gone here in the third. Chop back to the screen. And it's 2-1. I guess the only, good thing about it being tomorrow night, there are a lot of schools throughout the state that will have their bye week tomorrow night. They played week 0 games and then will be off tomorrow night before district play begins in week 4. Ground ball knocked down by Clark. Palin, no chance. And getting Colby Clem after she lost control of that ball. Clem racing to first base. Got out of the box quickly. A ball to the backhand side of Palin. She was falling away from it, and I don't know if she fields it cleanly if she's able to throw out Clem, because Colby, as we said, quick. So here's Ansley Brown. Brown reached on it there and scored the only run of the ball game. She's got a stolen base as well. Speaking of which, there goes the runner throw. In time, the cannon, Aubrey Lowe. Perfect throw. Hannah Stair with the tag, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a perfect throw. You are exactly right.
Well, and that was a great pitch, too. Clark high and outside, and it allowed Aubrey to go get it and make a rocket throw down to second and empty the bases. And now Clark pulls the string, and Ansley Brown all kinds of tied up on that one. And count level at 1-1. Bases empty here in inning number 3. 1-1 pitch on the way. Cold, strike 2. 1-2 now on Ansley Brown. Clark with a couple of strikeouts to the ball game. Got Caitlin Scott in the first and struck out Higgins an inning ago. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball underneath the glove of Clark and into center field. So that play at second base on the stolen base attempt really looming large now. Solid single with 2 out for Ansley Brown on for the second time this afternoon. What's up, Mr. Mitch?
Hello, Mr. McLaughlin.
Evan Sharp says, I see you noticed my comment. Yes, Evan, it's there for everyone to see, my friend. Here's Caitlin Scott. Scott back to Palin. This time Clark will field it on one hop, flip the first, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. Mangum and Leedey in a good one. Lady Bison by 1. 1-0. Bottom of the third coming up. Classic Hits 97.7.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Well, numbers 1, 2, and 3 due up for Mangum in their half of inning number 3, trailing 1-0. Hannah Stair, Giselle Rowell, and Palin Clark set to check in. And we talked about that OSU Tulsa game tomorrow night. Jennifer Reisner says Jackson going to be in the crowd tomorrow evening. Yes, but Jackson is a college student now, and Jackson probably has some antifreeze that he'll be drinking as well. So. Oh, speaking of antifreeze, Stair, yeah, it's exactly where I was going. Stair takes upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Hannah struck out her first time. Mitch McLaughlin joins us, and I was thinking as you came here, I'm surprised that you're not out hunting dove.
I would love to be hunting dove. I just left the school, and I thought, you know what? We're in town today. I'm going to run over and check them out. We got the big homecoming week going on this week.
1-1 pitch here to Stair. Hannah looks at strike 2, and it's 1-2. So, bonfire tonight, obviously.
Bonfire tonight,
yeah.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Anybody in Mangum that's listening, come out and cheer and band and lots of fire. And
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Gone on strikes for the second time to Sam Calhoun. Hannah Stair. By the way, if you're listening elsewhere besides Mangum, you can come out and enjoy the bonfire.
Absolutely.
As well. You don't want to be exclusive about that.
That's right. Now we're going to do it in the parking lot there at the Liberty Bowl on the west side of the stadium. So, going to have a good night pep rally and get fired up for tomorrow night.
No pun intended. Bunt attempt and foul. It got down before the catcher for Leedey could get there, Ansley Brown. And it's 0-1 on Giselle Rowell. 0 for 1, struck out her first time around. So, and I know that you're aware of it. 0-1 pitch on the way from Puffenbarger. Ball, 1-1. The situation with the district and the run differential and what is allowed and what isn't allowed. And it's the 1-1 pitch from Puffenbarger. Is lifted in the air towards left, going back. Higgins still going back, and that is over her head and off the wall. Rowell stops at second, had a notion to go to third, but stayed right there. And how about Giselle Rowell banging one off the wall in left field for a stand-up double with one gone. So Palin Clark now a chance to help out her own cause. So, and again, I don't want to be critical of something I don't understand, but any idea why the OSSAA would make that kind of rule?
I have no clue.
Okay.
That was a whole new ball of wax for me when they presented it to me.
Clark takes a strike, and it's 0-1 on Palin. She doubled her first time around.
I actually called today to try to get some more information on that, and it was, we'll get back with you.
Okay. So, and I 0-1 pitch here, outside to Clark, 1-1. I had read last week through the qualifications and where you go and who you play. I did not read that about the tiebreaker going that far.
I didn't understand the extra innings and runs not count in an extra inning. That's the part that Of course, I don't claim to be a guru about it at all, but that was an education for me today.
So Evan Sharp says, oddly enough, I watch this when I live in Delaware. Strike 3 to Clark. Palin gone on strikes. 2 outs for Hallie Smith and a chance to drive in a run. Anyhow, Evan says, when I live in Delaware, because this radio station is actually on American Truck Simulator, and that's where I picked this up the first time, just so you'll know. Did you know that, Chad Funk? There you go. First pitch here to Hallie, called strike, and it's 0-1 on Smith.
Changing lives in Delaware.
Yeah, she struck out her first time. They're the Hens, right? The Delaware Hens?
I think you're right.
Kristen Kusher has joined us. Foul out of play. 0-2 now on Hallie. Hallie struck out, as we mentioned, looking with Clark and second base and 2 outs. He's in a similar situation here. 2 outs and a runner at second in Giselle Rowell. 1-0 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 3. And it's the first of 2. Big gap over there in right center. If Hallie can go that way, she strikes out again. And striking out this side is Puffenbarger. There have been 9 outs through 3 innings, and 8 of them have been strikeouts. So Mangum comes up empty. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. We've played 3. Leedey 1, Mangum nothing. Classic Hits 97.7.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Off air, we were discussing with Mitch McLaughlin the idea behind the point differential and why Mangum thought at first they were the district champions and then find out that they are not with merit. Both teams were victorious in the other person's place. And then they went to the run differential and taking away the runs from the extra inning ball game gave it to Merritt. So here's a called strike. As leading it off here in inning number 4 is the pitcher Blake Puffenbarger. Puffenbarger reached on an error her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Oh, let me tell you about my good friend Kelly King down there. Yeah. 1-1 now on Blake. We'll have her on at halftime of one of the football games a little bit later on and talk some Lady Tiger basketball.
That'll be here quicker than we know.
It's exactly right. 1-1 pitch on the way. Off speed, 2-1. I was telling Chad I was in the Oklahoma City metro area yesterday seeing kiddos and went by the fairgrounds and OG&E Arena and how different that will be.
Yeah.
Late February. Early March, Flyball Center Field. Should be an easy play for Gracie. It is for out number 1. So Puffenbarger retired on the fly ball to center. 1 gone now for Daisy Danielson. She popped to second her first time around. And is 0 for 1. But yeah, and again, driving, and you really can't see all that well, but it looked like, for the most part, the big house, nothing but a fond memory.
Yep.
This one off the fist towards first. A squirrely hop, fielded nicely by one of our homecoming queen candidates. That, of course, is Hallie Smith. 3 unassisted for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down for McKinley Carpenter. You heard Chad talk earlier. There's a Calc or a Puffenbarger, a Carpenter playing some sport somewhere up there at Leedey. It is amazing the success that they have had over the years.
They have.
0-1 pitch. Fastball, 1-1.
And it is across every sport.
Yeah.
It seemed like.
Yeah.
Baseball, basketball, You name it, probably chess as well.
That's chess. 1-1 pitch. Foul on the left field side. 1-2. I say that. You're not old enough to remember it. Your father probably is. Happy Days.
Yeah.
There was a line in there that Fonzie said something about being a member of the chess club, and he was questioned and had to enunciate that clearly.
Chess.
For all of those that were at Al's Diner that day. 1-2 pitch on the way here. Off speed, rolled foul. It'll stay 1-2 on Carpenter. So even though we got the homecoming tomorrow night, they'll still have the big hootin' and hollerin' road show that will come into the Liberty Bowl, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they'll line up, I want to say 6:15, 6:30-ish typically. We got a big day tomorrow. We've got our big homecoming parade that will start at 1 o'clock. Start in front of the high school, go all the way downtown, run the square, come back to the gymnasium.
2-2 pitch here. Inside for ball 3. 3-2 is Clark trying to get out of the inning in 1-2-3 fashion.
We'll have our pep rally tomorrow afternoon. So it's going to be a crazy day tomorrow.
3-2 pitch on the way here. Outside ball 4. So not able to get out unscathed. Clark here in the 4th. What about the voting? How does that take place? When are the precincts closed for the king and queen?
So last year we transitioned to an online voting system, which worked out tremendously. Mr. Brian Lively is our homecoming guru.
There's a looping line drive down the left field line. That is fair, and now it gets by Millie Gonzalez. They're going to wave the runner. Here's the throw. No, they hold on to it. And scoring is Carpenter. She was off with the crack of the bat, and when the ball was bobbled out in left field, she raced home for the second run of the ball game. So that's going to be a single. No RBI for Higgins, and an error on the play as well. And it's the third of the ball game. So 2 gone, runner at second, and a 2-0 contest. Lyric Kleinsmith, first pitch swinging. Out of play, 0-1 on Lyric. She popped to second. By the way, Evan Sharp tells us that he usually doesn't watch this, but he does watch the Baltimore Orioles. So, guys, you are in some tall company.
Mangum Tigers, Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah. I mean,
again, changing lives in Delaware.
Yes. Off speed, downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The only thing missing from this broadcast is we will never have anybody that could rival Earl Weaver, the one-time manager of the Baltimore club. 1-1 pitch on the way. Popped up left side, giving chase, and not getting there is Gonzalez. Ball drops, and the third run of the ball game will come in the person of Higgins. So the bottom third of the lineup getting it done for Leedey here in inning number 4.
Stealing a movie quote.
What's that?
Is in the movie Wayne's World. He says, I mean Delaware.
You know, there's probably some that are in my demographic that don't care for Wayne's World, but I did. I liked it. It had great music, too. First pitch to Chloe Bush in the dirt, 1-0. Back to Earl Weaver, though, for a minute. Weaver was so bombastic as the manager of the Orioles back in the day. He actually got kicked out of both ends of a doubleheader one time. 1-0 pitch. Outside for a ball. 2-0 on Bush. Chloe, over 1, grounded to third her first time around on a nice play turned in by Rowell. Hit a chopper that Rowell had to go get. There's one off the fist, rolled to second. Hopper, not in time. Everybody safe. And back to the top of the order they will go. Infield single for Chloe Bush. And Avery had to wait on that ball to get to her. The runner going by her, she didn't want to collide with her. And now Coach Castle going to have a conversation. You're going to get a courtesy runner. Okay. Looks like Aaron Reeves going to come in and be the courtesy runner. I want to say hi to Courtney Welch, who has joined us. Courtney, good to have you alongside, my friend. I cannot believe you were a grandmother, and I can't believe you're a grandmother that many times over. Did I see that you posted number 6 or 7, something like that? My goodness. Foul tip by Clem. 0-1 on her. She is 1 for 2. Popped out to begin the ball game and then singled and was erased when she tried to steal second base. Slapped this one towards second. Hopper on the hop. Throws to first in time for out number 3. But not before Leedey comes up with a couple of runs in the inning. 2 runs on a couple of hits. There was an error. And 2 runners left on board. At the end of 3.5, Leedey 3, Mangum nothing. Where Classic hits 97.7.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
So, Mitch McLaughlin still with us in the broadcast booth. Chad, you stay there for a minute. Chad won't be with us tomorrow night at the Liberty Bowl. You miss out on the high-level pampering that the broadcast crew gets at the Liberty Bowl, thanks to McLaughlin.
I tell you, coming and covering with you all last year, that was something I looked forward to. It was we had rosters, and we've been some places, Mr. McLaughlin, where
Aubrey
that's
Lowe.
not important. To a lot of folks.
Aubrey Lowe pops out to begin the fourth inning of play for Mangum. Lowe, 1 for 2 now. She singled her first time around. Here's Gracie Smith. Gracie grounded to third, her first plate appearance.
Nothing like asking moms and dads in the stands who these kids are.
There's a shot down the third base line. Fair. Gracie turns the corner and had designs on going to second and changed her mind, and give credit to the left fielder. Higgins got there quickly and got the ball back in, but I don't know. Down 3-0. I guess you don't make the first out of the inning at second base, but it would be the second out of the inning. So you don't make that either. So here's Avery Hopper. Both of you quit it.
And the hits just
keep on coming. The sacks or the wax, the platters that matter. From border to border and coast to coast.
Can't have fun.
Then you might as well quit.
That's right.
1-0 pitch. Upstairs for a ball, 2-0. Mangum has had some base runners here this afternoon, and they've not been able to produce.
Yeah, that last top of this inning got down to, 2 outs, and Leedey was able to get a couple to cross. That could be critical.
Cold strike here, and it's 2-1. Anyhow, talking about tomorrow night, the Liberty Bowl is coming to town. Will be the Watauga Eagles.
How's our good buddy Dirk? Has he got field, I'm sure, is in pristine condition?
It's pitch downstairs for a ball, and the count now 3-1.
Oh, no.
And thank you to Altus Public Schools for loaning us their field striper this morning.
They can't really hear what he's saying.
It's okay. Here we go.
Pitch giving us a rundown, and all one of us could hear it.
Gotcha.
Pitch here swung on, missed. Count now full on Hopper at 3-2. So we had a machine go by the wayside.
We had our field paint striper that went to be with the Lord yesterday, and So thankfully, Altus Public Schools loaned us one of their sprayers. I went and picked it up this morning. And
Payoff pitch, ball 4, runners at first and second with one gone for Mangum. Go ahead.
And Dirk the Magician wound up getting our field painted, and he was painting on the M when I left just a little while ago. So to answer your question, yes, it will look pristine. It will look like Dublin, St. Patty's Day. Nice and green.
Cadence Cooper, bunt. Back to Puffenbarger. She looked to second. Nobody there. Throws to first. 2 gone. Runners at second and third. Gracie winding up at third on the play. Hopper is at second base. And sacrificed there by Cadence. So 2 gone. And here's Millie Gonzalez. Grateful that Altus made that. But I mean, it's not like you don't know anybody over there.
No,
I mean, come on.
No.
Called strike on Gonzalez, 0-1. She struck out her first time.
It kind of helps having 12 years of experience in that little system. So
yeah, a little insight there.
Yeah.
0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Puffenbarger took something off that. It's 0-2. Puffenbarger, no strikeouts in the inning after having 8 through 3. That probably is the proverbial kiss of death. 0-2 pitch. Gonzalez upstairs for a ball. 1-2. Mangum trailing 3-0 as we play here in the bottom half of inning number 4. Lady Bison of Leedey, number 1 in Class B. Had a notion. Gonzalez laid off.
We'll take that.
Well, you can hear the bench jockeys from Leedey. And I'm not just talking about the ones in front of us. I think those watching back in the northwest part of the state grumbling about that call. Puffenbarger now, 2-2 pitch with runners at second and third. Gets Gonzalez to swing and miss. And the inning will come to an end. And again, Mangum leaving scoring opportunities in the wake. No runs, a hit, a walk, and 2 runners left on board. At the end of 4, it's 3-0 Leedey. And we're Classic Hits 97.7.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
All right, we get set for the top half of inning number 5 for Leedey. And it'll be numbers 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Ansley Brown, Caitlin Scott, and Blake Puffenbarger. Evan Sharp going to be watching the Orioles and Yankees while he watches our broadcast.
There you go.
So we'll be competing with the Yes Network. What's that guy's name? K? What?
Michael K.
Michael K, yeah. Called strike here. And it's 0-1 on Brown. Ansley officially 1 for 2. Reached on an error, stole a base, and scored a run in the first, and then was single and stranded back in the third. Called strike 2. 0-2, and again,
some grumbles.
Yes. And a little bit of a demonstration with how far inside that was. 0-2 pitch on the way here. Yeah.
Try to throw it again.
Yeah. Palin kept coming in. Therese Wilson-Henry says, good luck, Lady Tigers. Keep it going. 1-2 pitch on the way. Chopped foul. It'll stay 1-2. Shadows beginning to be a little bit problematic as the hitters are bathed in shade, and most of the field has got sunshine going on. 1-2 downstairs, 2-2. Always a pleasure to have Mitch come by and visit with us.
Yes, sir.
Surprised we haven't seen the golfer extraordinaire, Travis Reese. 2-2 pitch on the way here, off speed, looked it into left field, and it's going to get to the wall as Gonzalez was playing shallow. And rounding second, headed to third, and getting there easily will be Ansley Brown. Leadoff triple to begin inning number 5. Well, a good piece of hitting by Brown.
Really don't have a weak spot in the lineup, do they?
No.
They just keep attacking.
So Kalen Scott will step in. Scott struck out looking at the first and grounded back to the pitcher in the third, 0 for 2. Hits now with a runner at third and nobody out in inning number 5. Ground ball, base hit, left field, 4-0. That didn't take long. Caitlin Scott putting on her I wanna hitting shoes. So now in conversation, Jenny Stidham going to go out and talk with her club. And we'll get a pitching change. How about that? So a pitching change being made here in the 5th. It's a 4-0 ball game. Leedey on top. Nobody out in the 5th. They've got a runner over at first base. And we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
But before we get too much deeper into the broadcast and seeing as how we're doing Leedey and Mangum, only fitting that I wish my good buddy PJ Perry Thomas happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Perry.
I'm not sure how many he is celebrating.
Easy.
But as the legend goes, it's my fault that he's a broadcaster.
Got to blame somebody.
Well, Blake Puffenbarger now going to step in. J.C. McFerrin now, the new pitcher for Mangum. McFerrin, one of 3 seniors honored here this afternoon and this evening. Puffenbarger, first pitch swinging. Fly ball, shallow right field. Boy, I tell you what, tough play out there.
That is.
For the right fielder, but a good job turned in as that's Millie Gonzalez, who's gone from left to right. Palin Clark out in left field now. But again, Gonzalez battling that sun, able to make the play for round number 1. So 1 gone for Danielson. Takes a strike, and it's 0-1 on Dacey. Play here in inning number 5. Mangum trailing 4-0. 1 in the first for Leedey. 2 more in the 4th. Now 1 across here in inning number 5. That one hit foul down the right field line. And the count now 0-2 on Dacey Danielson. Some fun stuff at the Liberty Bowl coming up over the course of the football year that Mitch was telling us about off air. Look forward to that.
Yeah, looking forward to that. This is going to be an exciting, already is, but Coach Powers and his club, his coaches and his players, man, they're looking good. So we're going to keep that going into district play and maybe come down to them and Thomas and as you know, last year was something else.
1-2 pitch on the way here. A little bit low. That'll level the count at 2-2. And here's the fun thing. I mean, and again, we're 8 weeks away. But if it goes as scripted, Halloween night.
Oh, man.
Off speed, upstairs, count full, 3-2.
At the
Liberty Bowl. Possibly for the district championship, Mangum and Thomas.
Couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, wild affair last year up at Thomas. A missed 2-point conversion, the difference of the ball game. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed. And a good job by McFerrin to come back and get the second out of the inning on the strikeout. So 2 gone now. McKinley Carpenter. By the way, why do I keep thinking of the Lord of the Flies?
Tell you what.
It is amazing.
Must like my brute.
And he's not talking about the aftershave. Carpenter looks at one upstairs for a ball, 1-0. She struck out her first, or grounded out to third her first time around, and then walked and scored an inning ago. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. Ooh, boy, that eats up Rowell at third, but she'll knock it down. Throw to first in time. Giselle has turned in some plays this afternoon at the hot corner, and there was one right there. But Leedey scores again. They come up with 1 run on 2 hits. There was a walk and a runner left on board. At the end of 4.5, it's a 4-0 lead for Leedey. Classic Hits 97.7.
Attention, Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Mangum down 4-0 here in the first of 2 against Leedey. And due up for Mangum in their half of the inning. Hannah Stair, Giselle Rowell, and Palin Clark. Hannah 0 for 2 on the afternoon, couple of strikeouts. Left-handed batter digs in. Here we go. Puffenbarger's pitch. Rolled back to her through her legs, and Hannah will beat that one out. That'll go E1 if you're scoring along at home, or if you're by yourself. Take a little bit of a funny hop. Blake couldn't make the play. So that'll bring to the plate Giselle Rowell. Rowell, just a moment ago, great play at third base. See if she can make a great play at home plate. First pitch on the way. Upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Rowell on the afternoon has struck out and doubled, was left stranded back in inning number 3.
Tonight's college football game is a stinker.
Okay.
Rice at Charlotte.
Swing and a miss, late on the fastball. Rowell, 1-1. Rice at Charlotte. You know, and I get why they do that. I mean, they don't want to compete with the NFL, but wow.
Yeah.
0-1 pitch on the way here. Lifted foul now to play. It's 0-2. Well, our good friend and former teammate on the Altus Merchants softball squad, Tracy Dale Smith, has checked into the broadcast. Tracy Dale saying great things about that youngster of yours, the softball player in her own right. She's a dandy. 1-2 pitch on the way here. High and outside, 2-2. Stair doing her best to distract Puffenbarger in the circle. Count leveled at 2-2. Hannah at first. Nobody out. And a good job again by Rowell to foul one back to the screen.
Tipton Tigers taking on Coyle tonight. Tipton in C, Coyle in B. Tipton with a barn burner and a loss to Hollis last week. Hollis, pretty good football team, you're telling us.
2-2 offering on the way here. Off speed, strikeout. Boy, what a pitch by Puffenbarger for out number 1. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, do not sleep on the Hollis Tigers. They are loaded, and they've got a club that they haven't gotten a lot of respect, and they take umbrage with that. And I really think that is a great motivating factor for that team. They got a lot of talent as well. Swing and miss here, Palin Clark. Early on that one, 0-1 on Clark. She's got a double and a strikeout. 1 for 2. Playing left field now.
Elk City is at John Marshall tonight. 4A against 5A.
Should be the first win of the year for the Big Elks.
Gotcha. And one other area team in action. Corn Bible is at Sharon Mutual Tologa tonight.
It's the old hyphen game of the night.
Yep.
Talked about it last week on the football broadcast. And I don't know that Tologa has ever had football.
Yes, I can't remember them ever having football.
Of course, it's got a pretty good baseball player that came out of Tologa.
Yes, they do.
Count 0-2 here. Runner at first. 1 gone. Clark on the right side. It's going to twist out a play, and it's still 0-2 on Palin.
Jordy Mercer.
Yep. Oklahoma State Cowboy, and then for many years, a part of the Pittsburgh Pirate baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
Another famous Oklahoman played for the Pirates back in the day. Part of the We Are Family group. 0-2 pitch here. High and outside, 1-2. Throw down at first behind the runner, but getting back safely is Stair. It's an easy giveaway if I tell you the nickname Pops.
Willie Stargell?
There you go. He was from Earlsboro.
Mm-hmm.
1-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit, left field. Good job there. And that partially Hannah Stair responsible for that because Hannah kept making moves towards second base, and the shortstop, Carpenter, a step towards the bag to cover and left a nice gap there. And good piece of hitting as Palin rolls it through. She's on for the second time this afternoon. Runners at first and second, 1 gone for Hallie Smith. Smith, first pitch swinging, pops it up on the infield. That should be an infield fly. Smith retired for the third time this afternoon. I don't know that I saw either of the umpires signal infield fly, but a quick study. What qualifies as an infield fly? When is it automatic? This one off the fist towards center field. That might get down. It does. And off with the pitch and racing in to score will be Hannah Stair. And Mangum has broken the goose egg. They are on the board. So a single to center field will chase home Hannah Stair. Clark will go to second. And Aubrey Lowe's at first base with an RBI single here with 2 out in the inning. Anyhow, infield fly, pretty easy. Less than 2 outs, you can make a force play at third.
Yeah, you always test me on that. Ooh.
Another ground ball, another base hit. Gracie Smith, ball bobbled, and coming in to score the second run of the ball game will be Palin Clark.
Good things happen when we put the ball in play, right?
Yep. So Mangum making some noise here in the 5th. Lowe, by the way, is at second. Gracie at first. Give her an RBI. And the inning continues for AB. 4-2 ball game. We're in the 5th. Cold strike. And Hopper down on the count 0-1. She walked her first time around. Walked her second time around. No official advance for Avery Hopper. Swing and a miss here. 0-2 now on Avery. Well, the strikeout has been the bailout for Blake Puffenbarger this afternoon as She has needed it out. She's gone and got the strikeout. And gets it here. That is the 4th time in 5 innings that she's gotten a strikeout to end the frame. But Mangum scores twice in the inning. 2 runs on a couple of hits. There was an error and a couple of runners left on board. We've played 5-4-2. Leedey in front of Mangum. Classic Hits 97.7.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
You know, I mentioned a few innings ago that my good buddy, Perry Thomas, celebrating a birthday today. I would be remiss if I did not tell you as well that the lovely and talented Lori Laughlin is celebrating a birthday today.
Happy birthday, Miss Laughlin.
112, from what I understand.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
That is BARNES.
Send your cards and letters. By the way, speaking of cards and letters, how about the Chicago Cubs?
I must have missed it.
Well, they qualified for the playoffs yesterday.
Hey.
Yeah. So the Cubbies are in the postseason, I think, for the first time since 2020.
You know, I wait until the playoffs start. I look up, and then I enjoy the playoffs.
Okay.
Major League Baseball playoffs are incredible.
They are. They're about as intense as they get. Haley Higgins, first pitch swinging here. Down in the count 0-1. She struck out her first time around, singled and scored back in the 4th.
District foe Thomas is at Hinton tomorrow night, if you're wondering. Taking on the Comets.
Skyrockets in flight. Off speed, didn't get there. Or did it? Nope. 1-1. J.C. McFerrin in the circle now for Mangum. One hit off the end of the bat, fouled it out of play, 1-2.
Southwest Covenant is 2-0, but one of their...
Yeah, and no disrespect, but tell me who they played.
Yeah, okay, the Oklahoma City Patriots and Elmore City at Kanawha tomorrow night.
Better test for them than tomorrow night, for sure. Yep. There's a swing and a miss. McFerrin gets the strikeout of Higgins. One gone here of the inning number 6. So Larry Kleinsmith now will step in. Larry 1 for 2 on RBI and a single.
See, who's looking for a win? That's the Clinton Red Tornadoes. They're started 0-2 and 2 good teams.
Ground ball underneath the glove of Stair and into center field for a base hit. Good effort by Hannah, but a 1-out single for Larry Kleinsmith.
Losing to Heritage Hall and Kingfisher is nothing to worry about. Too bad.
He's not playing the Sisters of the Poor, that's for sure.
Yeah, they travel to Chandler tomorrow before the I-40 Rumble at home against Weatherford.
That is a tough district.
Yes, it is.
I mean, that is loaded from top to bottom. Left-handed hitting. Bush takes his ball outside. Chloe ahead in the count 1-0.
Yep, defending champ Elgin in there, and Douglas and Cash, Woodward, Elk City, Bridge Creek.
Ground ball through the middle. Knocked down by Stair, but she can't hold on to it. Now it gets away from Gracie in center field, and hustling and sliding safely into second base will be Chloe Bush. And Mangum kind of kicking the ball around here in inning number 6.
Little things, right?
It looked to be a double play ball, and instead, runners at second and third, 1 out. And you go back to the top of the order in Colby Clem. Time going to be taken here. Jenny Stidham will go out and have a conversation with her club. And I know it sounds goofy, but I think the sun may have played a little bit of a factor in that ground ball that Stair misplayed.
You mentioned Mountain View Goatee Bow earlier. They travel to Hollis tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
That'll be
Tigers versus the Tigers, and that'll be a good one.
Yeah, fun to score watch that one. What else we got in the area?
Given the fact that you are a Boomer Sooner fan.
Yeah, big game on Saturday.
Yeah, taking on Auburn and Jackson Arnold, right?
Yeah, he'll look like Peyton Manning or something. He'll come in and no, it's going to be fun. That should be a great game and SEC opener.
Well, the Mateer kid has looked good.
Yeah, he has.
And he I don't know how long he can absorb those hits.
Right.
I mean, he takes some thundering shots. Tough kid, but at some point, Colby Clem trying to bunt. That one goes foul, 0-1 on Colby. Popped out in the first, singled in the third, grounded out in the fourth. 1 for 3 on the afternoon.
I think the best game this Saturday is at breakfast brunch time. That's Texas Tech at Utah.
0-1 pitch. Outside for ball, 1-1.
Starts at 10 a.m. local time. And 11 o'clock here in Oklahoma. Big 12, maybe the two best teams.
1-1 offering on the way here. Off speed. She did wave at it. It's 1-2. Yeah, it's kind of odd to say that Texas Tech and Utah. But one is 18, one is 16, and both teams capable of putting some points on the board.
Yeah.
1-2 offering, and again, going to be bunted. Giselle fires the first, not in time, bases loaded. And it's the only play that Rowell could make. And now it's the Mangum fans' turn to bark at the guys in blue.
Looking for a dribbler here, just to throw home and get the force, get your infield back normal position.
I thought Colby Clem was out of the box when she bunted that ball. So bases loaded, one gone. Popped up, right center field. Rowell, check that. Coming over to make the play is Smith. Fires home and out at the plate. Oh, Gracie Smith with the cannon of an arm. The howitzer. And retired at home will be Klein Smith to end the inning. That one will go 8-2 if you're scoring along at home. So with the bases loaded and only one out, Leedey comes up empty on the bang-bang double play. We've played 5.5, 4-2. Lady Bison on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Well, there have been some times this afternoon that Mangum has not shined defensively, but that was not the case there. Gracie Smith, first of all, came a long way to catch that softball in shallow right center field and then uncorked a bullet to home plate to get the tagging runner and in the inning
by a couple of steps.
Yeah, it was an easy call. There was no barking or yelling on that one. So Cadence Cooper going to lead it off here in the 6th for Mangum. They trail 4-2. She'll be followed by Millie Gonzalez and then Hannah Stair. First pitch taken for a strike. Cadence down on the count 0-1. She struck out her first time round and then bunted back to the pitcher, advancing a couple of runners that were left stranded. Swing and a miss here, 0-2 on Cooper. And Puffenbarger still bringing the heat to home plate.
Yep.
One-two pitch. A little bit upstairs. And now it's 1-2. It was 0-2. 1-2 now. Puffenbarger's 1-2 offering. Off speed, strike 3. Said that a bunch here this afternoon. So Blake with the strikeout. Here's Millie Gonzalez. Puffenbarger had 3 strikeouts in the first. Had 2 in the second. 3 more in the third. 1 in the fourth. 1 in the fifth. And 1 to lead off the 6th. Millie, strikeout victim 2 different times. Late on that pitch, and it's 0-1 on Gonzalez. Certainly hope you'll come out and catch the end of this one and watch the second ball game between these two clubs. And then take in the old bonfire. Homecoming being celebrated this week at Mangum High School. 0-1 pitch, rolled on the ground, knocked down by the third baseman. But Scott won't be able to make the play. An infield single for Millie Gonzalez.
You think Mitch is going to have a fire helmet on and a
no
green water hose nearby?
No.
Okay.
No. It's in the parking lot. I think where they're having that event, there is not a lot around there to burn except for the asphalt. So back to the top, here's Hannah Stair. Hannah's got 1 of the 2 runs on the afternoon for Mangum.
When he gets close to the field, Dirk might throw a fit.
That could be. 1-0 on Hannah. Stair struck out twice, reached on an error. 0 for 3. Strike.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to follow Leedey in the playoffs because they are probably one of maybe the last couple of teams standing. You expect to see that in Class B for sure.
Here goes the runner. Throw not in time. Ooh, a late slide. Boy, Millie. Kind of awkward when she hit the bag. She's safe.
Got to plan ahead there. You got to get down and let that momentum carry you to the bag. You drop down right before the bag, you're going to catch an ankle.
Foul tip held on to by the catcher. Good job that time by Ansley Brown. And level the count now 2-2. Mangum with 2 of the 5th, trying to work their way back into this one. Underneath the hands. And the count now full, 3-2 on Stair. Millie Gonzalez in second, 1 out in the inning. We play in the 6th, 4-2 ball game. Leedey on top, swing and a miss. Stair on strikes for the 3rd time of the afternoon. So here's Giselle Rowell. Rowell 1 for 3. And she had a double on either side of strikeouts. Puffenbarger out of the zone there. 1-0. I've got her for a dozen strikeouts through 5 2/3. There's a strike. Ball gets away from the catcher. Good base running there by Gonzalez as she'll advance to 3rd on the pass ball. Count now 1-1 on Rowell, and Giselle, a big time chance to drive a run home here. 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and it's 1-2. And as you said, just put the ball in play. Easier said than done this afternoon for Mangum. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball towards third. Scott, long throw in time for out number 3. So Mangum, some noise here in the 6th, but they come up empty. They had a hit. No runs, no errors, and a runner left on board. After 6, 4-2, Leedey by a pair. Classic Hits 97.7.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Top of the 7th inning. Mangum down 4-2. Try to keep this close. One of our 3 seniors, J.C. McFerrin. She is in the circle for this 7th inning. Gracie Smith and Hallie Smith, the other 2 seniors. The 3 of them will be honored in between our 2 ball games. It'll be Caitlin Scott leading it up for Leedey in their half of the 7th. She'll be followed by Blake Puffenbarger and then Daisy Danielson. Welcome back, Evan. Hope you're enjoying that Yankee-Oriole game.
Got a good one here.
4-2, top of the 7th. And Caitlin Scott, the 3rd place hitter, steps in. Swinging a miss, Scott 0-1. Caitlin struck out in the 1st, grounded out in the 3rd, singled in the 5th. 1 for 3.
2-0 Yankees over Baltimore, bottom of the 1st.
Off speed, ripped in the left field for a base hit. Good job that time by Scott to keep the hands back and smack that one in the left field. She's aboard with nobody out for Blake Puffenbarger. Blake reached on an error in the 1st, flying out in the 4th, flying out in the 5th. 0 for 3. Runner at first, nobody out here in the 7th. Leedey trying to add to their lead. That one hit straight up the elevator shaft. And finally finding it was Aubrey Lowe.
Look what I found.
Aubrey looked up the first time, had no idea where the softball was, and then gave it a second glance and able to snare it for out number 1. But again, some coaching advice. Get rid of the mask. Swinging a miss here. Danielson late on the pitch, 0-1. Daisy 0 for 3, flying out, grounded out, struck out. Down in the count here, 0-1. Ground ball to second, or to short rather. Stair fields, throws, double play. Hannah Stair with a bang-bang play. It goes 6-3. We're scoring along at home, and just like that, the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and the double play left nobody on base. At the end of 6.5, it's 4-2. Mangum trailing on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Well, Don Henley once crooned about the heart of the matter. Mangum has the heart of the lineup coming up here in inning number 7. Palin Clark, number 3, Hallie Smith, number 4, and Aubrey Lowe, number 5 in the batting order for Mangum. They're down by a pair. Puffenbarger directing traffic. She wants her left fielder to get a little bit deeper and more towards the line. Higgins obliged. First pitch to Clark, taken for a ball, 1-0. Palin, a double in the first, was stranded, struck out in the third, and then singled and scored back in the 5th. Swing and a miss there. Not a good swing that time by Clark. I think she was fooled by that pitch, looking for something different, didn't get it. And it's 1-1 on Clark. In between ball games, they'll honor the 3 seniors, and then we'll come back for the second half of the doubleheader. It's been a twilight doubleheader, if you will. Clark takes upstairs, 2-1. Palin ahead in the count. Meantime, Puffenbarger continues to fan batters at will. Speaking of fanning, a little Meadowlark Lemon pull the string on that one, and way out in front was Clark, and it's 2-2 on Palin. Two-two pitch. Left it fouled out of play. It'll stay 2-2. I think I read somewhere we're like 97 days away from Christmas. Is that right?
Jeez. Well, I'll start shopping here in 96 days.
I'm surprised you can shop. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Shallow left field. Higgins calls for it. Makes the catch. Round number 1. So 1 gone here in the 7th for Mangum. And that'll bring Hallie Smith to the plate. Hallie's had a tough afternoon. Couple of strikeouts. And has popped out to second base, 0 for 3. And has not looked comfortable at the plate against Blake Puffenbarger. Good pitch there, taken for a strike, 0-1. So do we disconnect the broadcast and then come back, or how does that work? 0-1 pitch, foul, back to the screen, 0-2.
Yeah, I'm probably going to leave the video up online.
Okay.
Not sure we'll be able to get a lot of audio.
No, I'm not sure we will at all.
But we'll keep that video up, and then we'll take a break on the radio, check ABC News and weather, and come back and get after it.
0-2 pitch. Hallie downstairs for a ball, 1-2. She and Sister Gracie were holding court Tuesday afternoon after that win against Navajo. Funny kids. Fouled out of play. 2-2. Absolutely no personality for either one of them. They are full of personality.
Yes, they are.
One-two offering on the way here to Hallie. Downstairs, 2-2. Aubrey Lowe waiting in the on-deck circle, and Gracie would love to hit one more time in this one. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Striking out for the 3rd time this afternoon, Hallie Smith. So Smith gone, and here's Aubrey. Lowe, a single, was stranded at second. She fouled out to the first baseman and then singled back in inning number 5. 2 for 3. Takes a strike here. 0-1. 2 gone in the 7th. Mangum down by a pair. 4-2. I was ready to say there's strike 2, and instead, apparently, that ball a little bit outside. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and it's 1-2. You know, Blake Puffenbarger has had at least one strikeout every inning. She'd like one to end the ball game now. but instead that's fisted towards second. And there to make the play, Colby Clem, and the ball game will come to an end on that. Mangum empty in their half of inning number 7. They go in 1-2-3 fashion, and this one ends with Leedey winning it by a final score of 4-2, and we're back to wrap it up after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Quite a pitching performance this afternoon for Blake Puffenbarger. 14 strikeouts in the ball game, and Puffenbarger and Leedey will win it by a final score of 4-2. The Lady Bison 1 in the first, 2 in the fourth, and 1 more in the fifth. And Mangum able to score 2 in the fifth. They had their opportunities against Puffenbarger and Leedey, but could not convert. And again, they lose it by a final score of 4-2. So we're going to keep the video up. You'll have a chance to watch the ceremony taking place, honoring the 3 seniors here this afternoon and this evening for Mangum. And that, of course, Hallie and Gracie Smith, and then Miss McFerrin also. As she did, by the way, JC did a great job pitching when she came on in inning number 4 for Mangum. So senior night activities taking place. We'll step aside on the radio, come back in a few minutes and get ready for game number 2. Mangum and Leedey coming up. Stick and stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Leedey Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Leedey Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Well, first pitch swinging and first base hitting will be the leadoff hitter, Colby Clem. Clem rolled one towards shortstop, knocked down nicely by Hannah Stair, but Stair diving to get the ball, and when she scrambled to her feet, no way Clem is going to be caught over there at first base. So Clem aboard to lead off the ball game. Ansley Brown now will step in. Brown, the extra player here this afternoon. Palin Clark, back of the circle, ground ball, base hit left field. She got it between short and third. Runners at first and second. A lot of first pitch swinging going on here for the first two batters. So 2 aboard for Caitlin Scott. Scott playing third base in game number 2. Mangum at times played brilliant defense in that first ball game, and at other times they just shot themselves in the foot. Pitch inside. 1-0. Bo Allen, by the way, behind home plate now. In blue. Looks like a WWF wrestler with that big thing on his right hand. Wrist. Little looper behind second base. Drop. Ball is live. They'll flip to third for 1. And there's nothing that Colby Clem could do about that. It looked like the ball was going to be caught by Hopper at second. Hopper couldn't hold on to it. Avery had to throw it over to third base, and they force the rare 4-5 put out for out number 1, Clem. So Scott is at first on the fielder's choice. Brown is at second. 1 gone. And Blake Puffenbarger takes a strike, 0-1 on Blake. Odd play there indeed. Runners at first and second, 1 gone. Little tapper foul. And it's 0-2 on Puffenbarger. Blake will play first base in this game. Recording 14 strikeouts in that victory in game number 1, 4-2. Leedey won it. 0-2 pitch. Back to the screen, and the runners will advance on the wild pitch. Brown to third, Scott to second. Count on Puffenbarger now 1-2. Palin just held on to that ball too long. One-two pitch on the way here. Popped up on the infield. Calling for it is Rowell, and Giselle will bobble the ball, and that is a fair ball. Huh. Well, bases loaded. I don't know that ball was touched in fair territory to begin with, but it really doesn't matter to Jenny Stidham. She, again, her defense is letting her down. Bases loaded now. Still just 1 out. And Mangum really could have had a double play at second base a moment ago on the looping line drive. Hopper able to field that cleanly. She steps on the bag and probably will double up the runner. Bases loaded, though, 1 gone. This one's popped up on the infield, and Hallie Smith will make the catch. They do call the infield fly rule there. And Danielson is retired for the second out of the inning. Good job by Hallie to make the play. So 2 gone now. McKinley Carpenter. Carpenter hits with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Off the fist, calling for it is Palin Clark. She'll make the catch, and Mangum will get out of the inning unscathed. Wow. No runs in the inning, no runs, couple of hits in air, and the bases left loaded. At the end of a half inning of play, it's Leedey 0. Mangum coming to bat. Classic Hits 97.7.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
So Mangum escaping in the top half of inning number one after the bases were loaded and a couple of shaky defensive plays by the Lady Tigers, but they were able to escape with no damage being done, and now an opportunity as they come to the plate for the first time here in game number two. It'll be Hannah Stair and Giselle Rao, Palin Clark, the first three in the order for the Lady Tigers. Hallie Smith, Aubrey Lowe, and Gracie Smith, numbers 4, 5, and 6. Then Remy Jennings, Avery Hopper, and Millie Gonzalez, 7, 8, 9 for Mangum. Different defensive look for Leedey here in game number two. As it'll be Sandy Gore in the circle. Larry Kleinsmith is the catcher. Blake Puffenbarger has now gone to first base. Colby Clem is at second. Caitlin Scott is at third. McKinley Carpenter is the shortstop. And then Chloe Bush, Daisy Danielson, and Haley Higgins from left to right in the outfield. So Mangum set to go to work here in inning number one. Left-handed hitting Hannah Stair will step in. Hannah had a double in the first go around and struck out a couple of times as well, and takes a strike here. 0-1. So Gore picking up where Puffenbarger left off. And we talk about names in Leedey. The Gore name has been prominent as well. Called strike two. Bo Allen letting you know at home. 0-2, and the Mangum bench jockeys getting on Bo a little bit. 0-2 pitch on the way from Gore. Off speed outside, 1-2. Mangum with several opportunities in that first ball game and couldn't push anything across. 1-2 pitch on the way here. Outside for ball, 2-2. So 12 hours from now, I will be at Altus Air Force Base Golf Club. Windy Trails. Tournament going on tomorrow. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ball upstairs, 3-2 on Hannah. September, Suicide Awareness Month. And a tournament tomorrow to benefit mental health and suicide awareness will take place. We're happy to play in that. That one rolled foul behind home plate. It'll stay 3-2.
Altus Municipal, a 9-hole or an 18?
No, we're at Windy Trails, which is an 18.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. The Western Heritage Golf Tournament, or golf course, I should say, is a 9-hole course there in Altus.
Gotcha.
Payoff pitch here. Dribbled towards the pitcher. Gore will throw not in time. Hannah beats that one easily to first base. Good job by Stair just to put it in play. So the leadoff runner aboard for Mangum, and here's Giselle Rao. Rao had a double in that first ball game, and really a great piece of hitting as she was patient. Now she's going to bunt and out by a step at first base on the sacrifice, but advancing Stair to second. Good job by Rao. 1-3 if you're scoring along at home for out number one on the sack. And now Palin Clark a chance to help her cause. Clark, a couple of hits in that first ball game, scored a run. Takes a strike here, and it's 0-1 on Palin. Like Gore, she works quickly. 0-1 offering on the way. Hitter. Well, it just got away from Gore. Runners at first and second now. Sadie tried to turn something over there, and it just didn't work. So Stair out at second. Clark at first, one gone, and Hallie Smith, one of those 100 in-between ball games, is one of the three seniors. Takes a strike and it's 0-1. Hallie had a tough first game. I'd like to get untracked here. 0-1 pitch, outside for a ball. Count level at 1-1. Our final broadcast from Mangum softball field for the season until it's springtime. Swing and a miss. Smith late on that one. And it's 1-2 on Hallie. And again, Sadie Gore, well, she just gets a sign. She gets after it. We like that a lot. 1-2 pitch on the way here to Smith. Gets away from the catcher. And the runners will advance. And tracking that one down, Kleinsmith. Pass ball. Stair to third. Clark to second. And an opportunity now for Hallie Smith. 2-2 on Smith. Get a couple home here for her ball club. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, gone on strikes. So Sadie Gore will come back and get the fourth place hitter for Mangum. And now we'll face Aubrey Lowe. Lowe, the catcher for Mangum. Opportunity here with two down. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. And Gore popping the mitt. Inside for a ball, 1-1. Hannah lit off the inning with a slap on the infield, beat out the throw. She was sacrificed to second, and then Clark got hit by a pitch. Both runners advancing on a pass ball. And now the count on Lowe is 2-1. Inside for a ball, 3-1. And now the ball thrown away into center field, and coming in to score will be Hannah Stair. Wow. So Stair will come in and score. Palin Clark goes from second to third. And Mangum with her first lead of the ball game, 1-0. So some suspect defense by Leedey here in the bottom of the first, giving Mangum their first lead of the contest and of the afternoon. Lowe, by the way, fashioning the walk. She's aboard with two gone for Gracie Smith. Smith, a marvelous play defensively in that first ball game. She ran a long way to catch a ball in shallow right center field and then threw a howitzer to home. She's going to try to bunt. Does. Ball gets away from the third baseman. That is fair. Everybody going to be safe. And a heads-up play there by Gracie. Caitlin Scott was deep at third base, and Smith took advantage of it. Dumped a little bunt down the third base line, and coming in to score, Palin Clark. Mangum leads it 2-0. Lowe takes second on the play, and an RBI for Gracie. Here's Remy Jennings. Jennings, swing and a miss. Late on that one, 0-1 on Remy. Remy, the seventh place hitter here for Mangum. Swing and a miss there. Late on that pass pitch. And it's 0-2. Two across for Mangum here in the first. And two runners aboard. 0-2 pitch on the way. Hitter. Second hit batter of the inning. And it keeps the inning alive for Mangum. AB now will step in with the bases loaded. Jennings at first. Gracie at second. Lowe at third. Two across in the inning. And again, a chance for AB. Upstairs, ball one. Mangum losing that first contest 4-2 when they did not take advantage of scoring opportunities. Doing a better job here, at least in the first. An expansive strike zone. Apparently the Thursday night affair is of interest. Count level at 1-1. Dolphins, Bills, really? Ground ball to second base. Bobble gets away. Everybody going to be safe. They'll send the runner for third, and Gracie will score. So 2 more across. Lowe walking in easily from third base on that ground ball, and then Gracie hustling all the way, and she'll score on the error. Jennings to second. Safe at first is AB. Millie Gonzalez. Cold strike on the 9th place hitter. It's 0-1. Evan, we're doing well. Thanks for checking in. Mangum on top 4-0 at the bottom of the first inning. Runners at first and second. Gonzalez takes strike 2. 0-2 on Millie. You get the idea that Sadie Gore just kind of wants to end this inning on her own. A little bit frustrated. 0-2 pitch on the way to Sadie. Ticked foul. It'll stay 0-2. And that got some of Kleinsmith. Ooh. Lyric trying to walk that one off. Did you ever catch? Play catcher. I know you caught. Did you ever play catcher?
No. Kidding me? They put the worst player in right field back in the day. And I was out there picking flowers.
Ground ball to short. Bad hop. Everybody going to be safe. Ball gets away. Hustling in is Remy Jennings. She will score. And sliding in safely to third base will be Hopper. And sometimes the wheels on the bus go round, and sometimes they fall off. And that has been the case here in inning number 1 for Leedey.
What a start.
Unbelievable.
Talked about it. Just make some contact. Make the defense work. And that first game, couldn't do that because we were swinging through some pretty good pitches.
Well, I mean, 14 strikeouts for Puffenbarger. I mean, that does. But again, a 4-2 ball game and scoring opportunities that Mangum did not take advantage of.
Yeah, what the third inning, too. A couple of runs came across for Leedey with 2 outs.
Yeah.
A couple of errors. So, yep. Mangum playing well this evening so far.
An adjustment conversation. Eric Kessel led his club. We should get those sponsored by a chiropractor.
There you go.
So go back to the top of the order, and Hannah Stair. Stair, remember, she started things with that little slap to begin the inning and beat it out and came around to score the first run of the ball game for Mangum. Runners at first and third, 2 gone. Pitch underneath her hands for a ball, 1-0. Gonzalez at first, runs well. Hopper at third. I wouldn't be surprised if Gonzalez wasn't off. If not with this pitch, certainly the one after. That one's outside. 2-0. And if you're going to run, here you go. Now's the time when you crank it up. You know, and really, Sadie Gore has not pitched a bad inning.
No.
Tick foul. 2-1.
She is throwing strikes.
Her defense has certainly let her down behind her. 2-1 pitch now on the way. Ground ball. Gore will field it herself and throw to first, and the inning will come to an end. The night before Mangum comes up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the inning. 5 in the first, and they lead it headed to the top of the second, 5-0. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Football tomorrow night here on Classic Hits 97.7. And it's coming to town, the Eagles of Watonga. Mangum trying to go 3-0 inside district play as they'll open up the following week at Apache. Other ball games along the Fox Radio Network tomorrow night. Chad Fox, tell us about that.
The Hobart Bearcats traveling to Carnegie take on the Wildcats, and Cordell is home for homecoming and will play Strother before traveling to Tipton the following week.
Tell me where Strother is.
Strother is by Shawnee.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I've seen a sign there, but wasn't sure. All right, here we go. Top half of inning number 2. Haley Higgins set to lead it off for Leedey, and she'll take a pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 on Higgins, to be followed by Lyric Kleinsmith and Chloe Bush. Mangum leading 5-0 here in the second. Pitch inside for a ball. Clark behind in the count, 2-0. Jerice Wilson-Henry keeping us busy. 6:40 tomorrow night here on Classic Hits 97.7 airtime. Mangum and Watonga kick at 7 from the Liberty Bowl. Boink. Getting hit by the pitch is Higgins. Third batter hit in an inning plus of this Thursday evening. Speaking of Mangum football, the guy who has got a motor that runs constantly, Shane Lee, has joined us. Hello, Shane. Big number 77 in your program. And out on the field at the Liberty Bowl. Palin didn't mean to do it. A little grounder towards third. Rao will fire to first. Dug out nicely by Hallie Smith. And retired on the main bang play is Kleinsmith for round number 1. Well, there have been, we've talked about it, some defensive lapses for Mangum, especially in that first ball game. But one constant has been the play of third baseman Giselle Rao. She has made one dandy play after another. Runner in scoring position now for Leedey. Swing and a miss. Chloe Bush showing 1 on Bush. Out at second base, Higgins. She got hit by a pitch to lead off the inning. Took second on the fielder's choice over at third base. 0-1 pitch, again waving at it. And it's 0-2 on Bush.
There is absolutely no wind.
No, it is amazing. I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Never the case whenever you hit the golf course, right?
0-2 pitch, tick foul. Well, and you mentioned that, and I talked about him being on the golf course tomorrow morning. Certainly hope that it is pristine like this. That would be just fantastic.
That way you can place the ball exactly
Yeah, right.
where you want to.
0-2 pitch. Knocked down by Rowell at third. Long throw in time. Out number 2. What a play by Giselle. She may have hurt herself a little bit on that as well. She's getting up a little bit giddy. Not giddy, but gimpy. Had to backhand it. Made a long throw for out number 2. Higgins took third on the play. And Colby Clem. So Evan Sharp leaving us. It's 8:25 in the evening on the left coast, and he's done.
Good night. We appreciate you checking in.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yep.
All the way from Delaware. Had the count here, Clem, 1-0. She singled her first time around. Slaps this one to Rowell at third. Giselle, why not? Got all 3 of the inning. So again, escaping our Mangum here in the second. The hit batter, no hits, no walks, And there, a runner left on base, and we played an inning and a half. Mangum 5, Leedey nothing. Classic Hits 97.7.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
All right, here we go. Bottom half of inning number 2. And as if on cue, Giselle Rowell will lead off for Mangum. And those 3 putouts in the top half of the inning, and now gets a chance to swing the stick in the bottom of the frame.
And she is doing that at the hot corner. It is dusk. It is hard to see.
Yeah.
And she has made some pretty good plays there at
She's
third
been
base.
impressive for sure.
Yep.
And she has been busy as well. So Mangum, and again, they will go to Dale next Thursday for regional play. Not quite sure who the other 2 teams are just yet, but we'll have that schedule for you. We'll post it on Classic Hits, and they'll have it on the softball page as well, I'm sure. We'll be there with our traveling microphones. 0-1 on Rouse. She bunted that one back to the screen. Takes a cold strike here. And it's 0-2 on Giselle. Rowell, a bunt to advance the runner her first time around. Officially 0 for 1. 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, 1-2 on Giselle. Homecoming tomorrow night. Look forward to that. 1-2 offering. Signed for a ball. 2-2. You remember your homecoming at all, any of them?
Yeah, I do, because I had to DJ my own homecoming dance. So that will forever stick in my memory.
2-2 pitch, foul out of play on the right side. Well, that's what you get for having a grandfather and dad.
Yeah, just in Hobart saving a few bucks.
You mean they didn't pay you?
Yeah, I'm sure they did a little bit, but
2-2 offering on the way here. Foul back to the screen. So what kind of car is senior year did Chad Fox drive?
Oh my gosh, my first car was a dandy. It was the '77 Granada.
Oh right, yeah. What color?
Red. Promptly wrecked it and got it fixed and drove that for a while.
2-2 pitch, called strike 3. Giselle gone on strikes. The backdoor K in your book. 1 gone now for Palin Clark. Clark hit by a pitch and scored her first time around.
Promptly moved up to about a 5 or 6 year old Mercury Cougar. Drove that for a long time, so I don't know. I've had some buttes.
Cold strike on Clark, 0-1. What year did you say your Cougar was?
85.
Okay. I had a 69 Cougar, 351.
Okay.
It would run.
I bet.
0-1 pitch. Line drive.
Hey, snow cone.
Climbing the ladder, Carpenter to make the play for round number 2. Well, you talk about the gloaming and hard to see. That ball, difficult to see, and then she had to climb the ladder to go get it, but 2 gone. Sparkling play by Carpenter and shortstop. 2 gone now for Hallie Smith. Hallie looks at the ball, 1-0. She struck out her first time around. My first car was a hand-me-down Cadillac Eldorado from my parents.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. I had some dandies in the 90s.
Swing and a miss. Well, no, this was a 70, maybe a 69.
Wait. Yeah, I had some cars that were from the 70s,
Oh,
the
okay.
90s. We were living in Oklahoma City and just dirt poor. And, I was going from a $1,000 car to a $1,000 car.
1-1 pitch, ripped, but right at Colby Clem for out number 3. So finally, Smith hit one on the button, but right at somebody. Mangum goes 1-2-3 in the second. They lead 5-0. We go to the third on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Yeah, my good friend P.J. Thomas. That's P.J., not B.J. Perry Thomas checking in, celebrating his birthday. And we always love quoting some of the great golf calls, which invariably involve Tiger Woods. But one that Vern Lundquist had with Jack Nicklaus back in 1986. Yes, sir! When Nicklaus won, I think he was 46 at the time, won the Masters. Little pop-up on the right side out of play, and it's 0-1 on Ansley Brown. Brown was left stranded at third back in the first inning when Leedey loaded the bases and couldn't get anybody home.
There's a breeze.
0-1 pitch off the fists, right at Hannah Starr at shortstop. She'll make the catch for round number 1. So good position that time by Hannah. Makes the catch, one gone. And that'll bring Caitlin Scott to the plate. Scott reaches on a fielder's choice and was left stranded at second in that bases-loaded situation in inning number 1. That hitter. That's the 4th batter we've seen hit this evening. I think that one of my all-time favorite golf calls involving Tiger, at least, was that the players on the 17th, when he hit a chip, and I believe it was Dan Hicks who, every time I hear Dan Hicks call golf on NBC, I think of you.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You have a very similar voice, very similar cadence and style. No, you do. You really do.
Okay.
You could probably call golf if you knew anything about it. There's a pitch hit out of play on the right side, 1-1.
It's a good walk ruined is what I know from Mark Twain.
Thank you, Mark.
Samuel
Clemens from Hannibal, Missouri, by the way.
There you go.
But
Langmore.
He hit that shot, did Tiger, 1-1 pitch here, downstairs for ball, 2-1. And it took a lot of twists and turns, and he kept saying, better than most, and then, doink, it went in.
Hit the cup.
2-1 pitch on the way here. Ball popped up on the infield. Hallie will call for it. Smith will make the catch for round number 2.
Going back-to-back, handcuffing those batters, and getting them to infield, pop it up, and great job.
So it'll be Howard Hicks and Bill Murphy joining me tomorrow on the course. Tim Ravlis couldn't get off work, and
they know what course to go to.
Oh, well, they're the old man. I could give it to them if they didn't. Well, that ball, apparently it did not hit the bat. I thought it caught the bat of Danielson.
It changed direction.
Well, it bounced off the helmet of Lowe.
Okay.
But I thought it got a part of the bat, but apparently not. So a pass ball there and will allow the runner to move into scoring position with 2 outs. This one looped into the dugout on the Mangum side, and that'll make it 1-1. But a young lady, Memphis, who played a year ago for Altus, will be joining us on the course tomorrow. So hopefully she'll make a big difference.
Got a ringer.
I hope. 1-1 pitch. Inside, and ball got away momentarily from low, but not far enough for the runner to try to advance. Aubrey's thrown out a base runner already today, so Leary on the base pass, down 5-0, Leedey. 2-1 pitch on the way here, ground ball. Giselle knocked it down, but it was a foul ball. Boy, Rao, earlier we had Evan Sharp with us, and Rao over there making plays a la Brooks Robinson, late of the Baltimore Orioles one day. 2-2 pitch, called strike 3. Leedey fans don't like it, neither does Danielson, but the inning will come to an end. So a hit batter, runner left on base, no hits and no errors. We've played 2.5. It's 5-0 Mangum, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Always a great day to be Michael Barnes and Chad Fox.
Hello.
Pleasure to have you alongside on what is now becoming a Thursday night. Started out in the afternoon, went to the evening, and now nighttime starting to fall. As I mentioned, was in the Oklahoma City Mustang area yesterday afternoon and evening. And, boy, I tell you what, driving back and went through the toll booth. And it was 8 o'clock, and I thought, crap, it's dark. I don't like this at all. First pitch down low for a ball. Low ahead in the count. 1-0. Aubrey got hit by a pitch and scored, or rather walked and scored her first time around. Takes it upstairs here, 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Inside for a ball. 3-0. Mangum leading 5-0, bottom half of inning number 3. Drop the lid lifter, 4-2. Called strike, and it's 3-1. So what was your favorite Mark Twain book?
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to tell you that.
3-1 pitch, ball 4.
It's close.
So on for the second time, Aubrey Lowe with a walk. Leadoff runner aboard. Here's Gracie Smith. Gracie, a single, RBI, and a run scored her first time around.
I'm not a learned man.
Well, he had Huck Finn.
Yeah.
Tom Sawyer.
Great song.
By Rush. Today's Tom Sawyer. Pitch in the dirt to Smith, 1-0. I know you don't watch a lot of baseball.
Right.
I certainly do.
Right.
1-0 pitch. And I'm always intrigued by the broadcasters and the conversations that they have.
See, they irritate me. I turn them down.
Really? Well, I guess a lot of folks are not listening to us then, based on that. Thanks,
no,
Chad.
They are.
Little chopper to third. Picked up on the hop. Throw to first.
Nice play.
In time by a step. And it was a great play by Caitlin Scott. As Gracie Smith runs well, but Kate threw her out. There's one gone.
No, I think that maybe it's just because we've done this for so long. I get sometimes the time they have to fill, and I don't know. You and I we've done it. We've done it for a long time, and I like to just enjoy watching the game.
Foul ball, Remy Jennings. She got hit by a pitch and scored her first time around. Levels the count here at 1-1. I have to admit, I mean, I watch the Royals probably at least 100 games a season. And their play-by-play man, Ryan Lefevre, is just amazing. Out of play on the right side, 1-2. His father, Jim Lefevre, was a manager for a long time, including at Seattle. His sidekick is Rex Hudler, who played for, among other teams, the then California Angels. And that's, if it weren't for Lefevre, I would probably turn down the sound as you do, but he really does Ryan Lefevre really does a good job. 2-2 here on Remy Jennings, swing and a miss. And now it's 2-2. Okay. I thought it was 2-2, but apparently 2-1.
I had 2-2. I think that was foul tipped.
Did she get a piece of it? Okay.
Yep.
Good call there. See, that's what a good color man does. Picks up on that sort of thing. Under the chin of Remy. 3-2 now on Jennings. And you, my friend, are a great color man.
I'm just saying that because it's almost 8 on Thursday night.
Well, I have no life, so it doesn't matter. 3-2 pitch. Foul back to the screen, still 3-2.
Bet they're getting lathered up, getting ready for the bonfire.
Oh, yeah.
I got Mr. McLaughlin's desk on top.
Don't give them any ideas.
I know, right?
Payoff pitch on the way here. Again, foul. Remy hanging in there. Battling, knocking some pretty good pitches out of play. And it'll stay 3-2.
No, they're not near as rowdy these days. I mean, back in the 70s, 80s, we had some dandies, didn't we? Some classmates that would do some dumb stuff, really dumb stuff.
Oh, gosh, yes. My goodness. 3-2 pitch here, ball 4. Ball gets away, and advancing a base will be Aubrey Lowe. She's at third, Jennings at first, and just one out.
I mean, climbing water tower is kind of dumb, that kind of stupid stuff.
We had our fullback was a marvelous athlete. And Greg was, I mean, a hard runner, and he just really good. But he was about as bright as the tabletop.
I said, boy.
Yes. Cold strike, and the count is 0-1 on Avery. Hopper on board with an error her first time around.
They give me the football and tell me to go.
And you're exactly right. And in case in point, I love Greg, and he wouldn't care that I told this story today, but our senior year one day at practice, 0-1 pitch on the way here, foul out of play, 0-2. There had been some grumbling that maybe he wasn't as fast as he should be. And he actually found a rabbit.
Oh, my goodness.
That had been deceased for a while. Took the leg and put it in his mouth to make him faster. 0-2 pitch on the way. Cold strikes 3. Gone on strikes is Hopper for round number 2.
Oh, boy.
Didn't make him any faster, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Maybe that was the lead paint before 77 that was in.
Well, it would have been the fall of 78 as I graduated in 79. But
I know, but a lot of the houses were painted.
Yeah. Well, yeah. A lot of licking windows going on there. Millie Gonzalez grab ball off the glove of Gore, and everybody going to be safe. And Mangum will score another run. Aubrey Lowe will come in with the third run of the ball, or the sixth run of the ball game. Double that for Mangum. Remy Jennings took second on the play. And we'll give Millie an infield single. As trying to backhand that ball was Gore, and Sadie couldn't get it done. Back to the top of the order will go. And a cold strike now to Hannah Stair. Stair singled and scored in the first, and then grounded out to end the first. 1 for 2. 0-1 pitch. Back to the screen. The runners will advance a base. And the count 1-1. So 1-1 the count. Runners at second and third, 2 gone. Mangum leading 6-0 in the third. Cold strike. Bo Allen let us know that. And it's 1-2 on Hannah. Close the book on Greg Andrews quickly. He, another time, drank the water out of the pole vault pit. Said he needed to get, what? Yeah, needed to get hydrated. And I remember the coaches just kind of looking and scratching their heads like, hell, if he makes it to practice tomorrow, okay. If not, we'll plug somebody else in. 2-2 pitch upstairs. Hannah now has run it full, 3-2. But he made the All-State team as a senior, so there you go. Ball 4, bases loaded. So Stair with the walk. Gonzalez at second. Jennings at third. And here's Rowell. Giselle, 0 for 2, ground out, strikeout. Cold strike there. Maybe a little bit high in the zone if we had one of those boxes. 0-1 on Rowell, trying to break this one open. Our club leads at 6-0. Outside, 1-1. One pitch, chopped, third base side, throw to third. First is in time and out by a step is Rowell on a bang-bang play to end the inning. But Mangum with another run in the frame, and we go to the top of the fourth. Mangum on top, 6-0. Classic Hits, 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
So our good friend Tori Curbo joining us in the broadcast booth. Tori, good evening to you. Hope that you are well. I know you're getting ready for the big bonfire. Her son, Coulter Webb, one of the candidates for King tomorrow night for the homecoming bowl game. And as I talked about it on Tuesday, there's a picture that's floated around of the potential court with Hallie and Gracie, and then Reese Richardson, 3 Queen candidates, just as cute and vivacious and fresh-faced as 3 young women can be. And then you got Mason Jackson and Coulter.
Saw that pic.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Coulter wearing the I just comb my hair with a pillow look. Something tells me that Tori will make sure that his hair looks much better for the dance tomorrow night. All right, here we go. 4th inning, Mangum on top, 6-0. And leading it off, Carpenter, the shortstop, for Leedey. That's a cold strike, and it will level the count at 1-1. Carpenter popped out to end inning number 1 with the bases loaded. She popped out to Palin Clark. Let's set a pitch downstairs. 2-1 now. On the shortstop from Leedey. Leedey Bison winning game number 1, 4-2. Mangum on top, 6-0 here. Here's a base hit into left field underneath the glove of Giselle Rowell. Shocking that Giselle didn't come away with that one. She's caught everything else here in game number 2.
Tied at 7 at Orchard Park. It is Miami and Buffalo in the second quarter.
Haley Higgins now will step in. Higgins hit by a pitch. Rolls this one foul. 0-1. Getting a marvelous new facility in Buffalo. Next year, I believe it opens up.
Dome?
No.
Okay.
But 60% of the seats are covered.
Okay. With snow.
Called strike. And it's 0-2 on Higgins. No?
Okay.
But I think they may have some heating coils and whatnot. So
Okay.
those people that live there, they love that stuff.
They're used to it, yeah.
0-2 pitch. A little bit outside for a ball. 1-2. There were many times growing up in the suburb of Kansas City and Independence that there were snowstorms 12, 13, 14 inches. Called strike. Bo Allen, a little dance. Yeah, a little dance on that one for round number 1. And I mean, here, because we're not equipped for it, if you get a snow flag, school is canceled for like 3 weeks. And it would take one of those monster snowstorms to shut things down in our area. Pitch to Kleinsmith, taken for a ball, 1-0.
Some of those Big 12 games with OU were frigid at Arrowhead.
Off speed, good pitch there by Clark. And the count level at 1-1. Yeah, it can get extremely cold, and that's what I was going to say is 1-1 pitch on the way here. Ooh. Taken for a ball, 2-1. I remember telling one of my friends, we choose to live here. And I wonder why. So Kleinsmith ahead in the count. She's 0 for 1, grounded out her first time around. Takes inside. Now the Mangum fans getting all over the home plate umpire. So equal opportunity barking at the ref here in game number 2. Larry Kleinsmith trying to get her club on the board. They trail 6-0. Here's a shot into the gap, right center field. That's going to get down. Gracie will knock it down, gets it to the infield quickly, and they'll hold the runner. Now the runner will come as the ball bobbled and allowing Mackenzie Carpenter to come all the way home. So Kleinsmith hit that one into the gap in right center field, give her a single at RBI. And Leedey is on the board. Chloe Bush now will step in. Bush grounded to third her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Didn't mean to do it. And that is foul on the third base side. 0-1. In the Kansas City area, they had things called emergency snow routes.
Okay.
And if you parked on one, ground ball, Rowell throws to first, gets the sure out. Good job by Giselle. And there are 2 down. Now they throw behind the runner, and out at third base, or second base rather, will be the base runner, Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith protesting like she had asked for time, but apparently wasn't given it. So on a bang-bang play, the inning will come to an end. 6-1, Mangum leading Leedey We'll go to the bottom of the fourth on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
And we appreciate Rocky, part of our fine sponsors here on Classic Hits 97.7 for all of our sports actions. And every time that I hear Rocky's name, I immediately go,
Adrian?
No, I didn't. No, and I thought maybe you would think that. No, there was a couple of Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Rocky, open up. We're coming in to get you. And it was, just that typical gangster type. There's a ground ball by Clark, fielded by the shortstop, and firing to first Carpenter, round number one. So one pitch, one out. Clark hit it hard, but right at the shortstop Carpenter. And then of course, he had the big thug bodyguard that
those are funny.
Was sharp as a bowling ball. But yeah, Bugs Bunny cartoons.
He tells
foul tip by Smith.
Shut up, shutting up.
That's the one. Shut up, shutting up. Yeah. And Mel Blanc, the voice behind all of those characters. My goodness. Never had heroes growing up, but I certainly idolized him. There's a shot towards left, but good job by Chloe Bush. Got a good jump on that one. Looked like Hallie was going to finally get her first hit of the ball game of the evening, and it didn't go that way. She's now 0 for 3, lined it hard to second to end the second, and now hits that one sharply to the left, but there are two gone. Here's Aubrey Lowe. Lowe looks at a pitch inside for ball. 1-0 on Lowe. She walked in the first and scored, walked in the third and scored. No official at-bats. David Henry says, keep it up, ladies. Playing a good game, and indeed they are. This one's lifted towards right. Higgins giving chase. She's there. Catch is made. The inning is over. 1-2-3. Mangum retired in inning number 4. We go to the top of the fifth. 6-1, Mangum on top. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit WOSC.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 5 and due up for this group from Leedey. Top of the order, and Colby Clem, Ashley Ansley Brown, and Caitlin Scott due up in the frame. 6-1 ball game. Clem singled in the first, grounded out in the second. She's 1 for 2. Talk about Bugs Bunny and the voice of Mel Blanc and How we love those cartoons, and still do. I still watch them every chance I get. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Seinfeld paying homage as well. Overture, curtains, lights. This is it. We'll hit the heights. Oh, what heights we'll hit. On with the show. This is it. 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul, 1-1. And then only as Elaine could looked at Jerry and said, it's a shame that all your knowledge of high culture comes from Bugs Bunny cartoons.
14-7 Buffalo on top of Miami.
1-1 pitch downstairs for ball, 2-1. So you like the Bills in the AFC?
Yeah, I do. I think Baltimore's really good.
2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2.
They haven't gotten over the hump in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's just it.
Right. But,
a couple of weeks ago, they fell asleep, as I fell asleep, up by 15 in the fourth quarter, and Buffalo came back and beat them.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch here. Ball in the dirt, 3-2. They keep adding weapons, and you think, this is going to be it. Last year, Mark Andrews out of University of Oklahoma dropping that.
Dropped it.
Sure. 2-point conversion. Shot foul. It'll stay full 3-2 on Colby Clem.
Baker had an incredible comeback at Houston.
He did.
Got
dinged up on the play, and somebody got in his face, and suddenly the adrenaline was flowing, and he felt better and marched him downfield and beat him. Called strike 3. And again, the bench jockeys down below us voicing their opinion. Quote, terrible call. Clem is gone. Here's Brown. Ansley reached into first and lined to short in the third. 0 for 1. Palin Clark cooks her into an excuse me swing. Foul ball right side. 0-1. Won't give up on Kansas City. I mean, they...
No, they just can't. The walrus on the sideline.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes and Mr. Taylor Swift.
1 pitch back to the screen. 1-1. And I think finally the Chargers might have figured it out.
They have. Just not a Harbaugh fan, but yeah.
1-1 pitch. Off the fist and back to the screen. 1-2. Well, but he's won everywhere he's gone.
Yeah, he has. And he may have gotten some help at Michigan, but yeah, you're right.
Come on. You think he's the only one? I mean, my goodness.
No. Not the only one, but it was pretty obvious.
Well, it was. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
1-2. Upstairs for ball, 2-2. I mean, if guys are going to cheat at slow pitch softball, and the Altus Merchants did.
Then in Division I, big time college football.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch. I mean, we shaved bats.
Hollowed them out. Yeah.
Even went so far as to get a higher chord ball, a harder ball, take the cover off. Swing and a miss there, and Clark bailed out by Brown. That was ball 4, but instead it's strike 3, 2 gone. Yeah, we they were 50 core balls, but the cover said 44 core. I mean, come on. So, yeah, cheating and cheating has been a part of sports as long as sports have been around.
Yeah.
Always looking for that advantage. I'm not saying I condone it, but called strike, 1-0. I mean, you think about it as a kid, 1-0 pitch. Did she go around? She did. Count 1-1. You're playing backyard games or basketball in the driveway, and you do something to get an advantage, whatever it might be. 1-1 offering. 2-1.
Some of the classic Phil Necro and some of those.
Oh, yeah. Gaylord Perry.
Gaylord Perry and the nail file falling out and all such as that.
2-1 pitch. Strike two. I think that was Jim Necro.
Okay.
It may have been Joe. But yeah, that ever in my mind, that highlight, umpire comes out, pulls his hand out of his back pocket, and there's a nail file. Ball lifted towards right field. Jennings turning around. It goes over her head all the way to the wall. Scott rounding second, thinking about third. She'll get it, standing up. A triple with 2 out here in inning number 5 for Leedey and Caitlin Scott. That ball had Remy Jennings all discombobulated out there in right field. She was playing shallow, and it carried well. So here's Blake Puffenbarger. Blake reached on an error in the first and then popped out to first base in the third. Takes a strike here. 0-1 on Blake. Brody Smith has checked into the broadcast. Hello, Brody. 0-1 pitch, high and outside, 1-1. Scandal is just a part of it.
What's Al Bundy say? If you're not cheating, you ain't trying.
1-1 pitch, swung on a miss, 1-2. Al Bundy said that?
Yes.
Sounds like something Ricky Bobby might have said. 1-2 on Puffenbarger. Trying to end the inning here. Clark. Ground ball back through the middle. Behind the bag. Throw in time. Nice play. Hannah Stair to end inning number 5. Well, a triple, 2-out triple, but left stranded at third base. Caitlin Scott, nothing doing for Leedey in their half of the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of the frame. Mangum on top 5-1 or 6-1. Classic hits 97.7.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
All right, to the bottom of the 6th inning we go. You know, I find this a very odd pairing, and I don't know why, but Cardi B and Stephon Diggs? Who knew?
Who knew?
And now they're going to have a baby.
Let's see if we can.
Congratulations to them. See if you can what?
I can't quite hear that. Let's see here. Al Bundy. It's only cheating if you can caught.
All right. Yeah, go out and teach your young people that. We're here in the middle of a high school game.
We hear the one.
Wow.
Corking.
Yeah. They didn't get into the corking of bats. Yeah. Sammy Sosa had one shatter and all sorts of paraphernalia came out of it.
Pennzoil came out of it.
Gracie Smith looks at one downstairs for a ball. Gracie, an RBI and a run scored her first time around, grounded out in the third. 1 for 2 on the evening. Made a couple of nice defensive plays, too. Takes a strike here and levels the count at 1-1. And again, we talk about Sadie Gore. Really has not pitched that poorly here in this contest. And early on, her defense kind of let her down. There's a ground ball to short. Carpenter, short hop, fires and gets Smith by a step. Round number 1. Well, I'll tell you what. Carpenter can really wing it over there to first base.
Yep. On a rope.
So here's Remy Jennings. Jennings hit by a pitch, scored a run, walked and was left stranded at third. No official at-bats for Jennings. There's a fly ball left center field. That one carrying and off the base of the wall. Jennings, first pitch swinging and a stand-up double. Great job by Remy.
That was tagged. We may have a little north wind coming in, too. That held that up.
I was just getting ready to say, the wind is what little we have blowing in from left center field. Otherwise, that may have been ding-dong. The pitch is dead. So a runner at second with one gone now for Avery Hopper. Hopper reached on an error and struck out looking. 0 for 2. Takes downstairs for a ball, 1-0. Millie Gonzalez, who has done well in both ball games, knocking the ball around the park, waits in the on-deck circle. 1-0 offering here. Had a notion, didn't swing, and it's 1-1. Good pitch.
Here's some wind. It feels really nice.
1-1 pitch. Inside for a ball. 2-1. Yeah. We thought, 2 weeks ago, that the searing heat of summer were gone. Hadn't been the case the last 10 days or so. Upstairs for a ball. And now ahead in the count, Avery Hopper, 3-1. Sadie Gore trying to get an out. Runner at second. One gone in the inning. Hopper late on that. You better have your head on a swivel if you're over there on the right side. Hit one of the poles and dunked the other way. Three-one pitch in the air to right. Base hit. It got down. You talked about the wind, and I'm kind of like Haley Higgins. I thought that was going to be right to her, and then suddenly that ball just dive-bombed and came at her feet. Jennings had to hold to make sure it wasn't going to be caught, so she'll stay at third, going from second to third. But a one-out single. Runners hit the corners now for Millie Gonzalez. Gonzalez inside for a ball. 1-0 on Millie. Reached on an error her first time around, and then drove in a run with a single her last time. Inside for a ball. 2-0 on Gonzalez. Had been an opportunity for some thunderstorms to develop.
Oh, my.
Off of the helmet.
Goodness.
She ducked right into that one. Was going to bunt the softball. And when she ducked down, the ball just conked her in the coconut. Going to be okay. Conversation will take place in the circle for Leedey. And coach is going to summon all 9 players. How about that?
Ladies, we're a long ways from home. Let's not any more headshots.
We're going to get a pitching change, It looks like. So a pitching change going to be made here. Mangum on top 6-1. We play in the bottom of the 5th inning, and they've got the bases loaded with one gone. Time the pitching change, but you and I come back. Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
So Bradley going to come in and pitch now for this group from Leedey in an unenviable task in front of her. Her club down 6-1, bases loaded and only one gone.
Big game in Norman Saturday. We got Oklahoma State and Tulsa. That's tomorrow night, so we will not have that on the radio on our sister station. We'll have Hobart football. Mangum hosting the Watauga Eagles tomorrow night right here
on Classic Hits 97.7.
What'd you say about the
pollen count?
The ragweed?
Yeah, off the charts. Although when the wind starts blowing from the north, it is good for me. It always is beneficial. So Mangum now a chance to break this one open. They get the bases loaded, one out. And the top of the order. At the plate in Hannah Stair. Hannah takes a strike. And it's 0-1 on Hannah. Playing the fifth. Mangum on top. 6-1. 0-1 pitch to the left-hander. Out of the zone, 1-1. Check your base pass for you. Jennings is at third. Hopper at second. Gonzalez at first. And the 1-1 pitch on the way to Hannah. Bounced in front of home plate, 2-1. Mangum play a couple of times on Saturday at Western Oklahoma State College, part of the Altus Festival. Ball 3, 3-1. Ball game that had been scheduled for Tuesday against Hollis has been canceled. And we're awaiting the schedule for the regional play at Dale. 3-1 offering on the way here. Called strike, count full. Taking all the way with Stair. Now she'll have to shorten up, try to put one in play. And again, that fresh wind out of the north and northeast. Payoff pitch on the way here. Ball 4. Mangum leads it 7-1. And RBI the easy way for Hannah Stair on the walk. So Jennings will come home. AB will go to third. Gonzalez at second. Here's Giselle Rao. Taking all the way. 0-1 on Giselle. Mangum 7-1 here in the fifth. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Off speed. Didn't get to home plate. 1-1. Time going to be taken here as the players will have a bit of a conference. Chad mentioned it. Football tomorrow night, 6:40 pregame show. Kickoff from the Liberty Bowl at 7. The Eagles of Watauga, who will come in 0-2. Chad saw them in week 1 against Hobart, and Hobart manhandled them from what you tell me.
Yep. Yeah, they did. On the turf up there at Watauga. And then Tigers with a big rivalry win against Hobart. I think Coach Bauer's got a very good football team. Going to keep everybody injury-free and healthy throughout the year. I know that's important. And I think hopefully we'll have a deep run in the playoffs.
2-1 pitch down low for a ball, 3-1. Well, and the thing of it is, they are a deep club. They have got lots of numbers. Kind of unusual for a school their size. 3-1 offering on the way here. Ball 4. And Rao will get credit for an RBI. That'll make it 8-1. Stair will go to second. As Hopper came in to score, now at third base, Millie Gonzalez. Palin Clark now can put a big dent in this one. Her club leads at 8-1. We're in the fifth. Looking for a base knock somewhere. Ball outside, 1-0. Palin hit by a pitch and scored in the first, lined out in the second, grounded out in the fourth. Hits this one back to the screen, 1-1. Leedey took the first ball game 4-2. Mangum trying to shut the door here in the fifth against the number one team in Class B. 1-1 pitch. Off speed, lifted into left field. That's going to get down. Fair ball. Here comes the throw, not nearly in time. Gonzalez will slide in safely. Racing in from third base and scoring standing up will be Hannah Stairs. She did not give up on the play, and that will result in a run rule. So Mangum shuts the door here in inning number 5 as they plate 4 in the frame and win it by a final score of 10-1. We're back to wrap it up after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Well, a doubleheader split here tonight for Mangum and Leedey as the Lady Bison take game number 1 4-2. Some missed opportunities on the offensive side and some great pitching by Leedey's Blake Puffenbarger. 14 strikeouts and 7 innings of work. That was the difference in that one. Mangum, though, taking advantage of scoring opportunities in the nightcap as they were able to get 5 across in the first and then scored 1 in the third and got 4 more home in the fifth and win it by a final score of 10-1. So Mangum, as we mentioned, playing a couple of games on Saturday over at Western Oklahoma State College, part of the Altus Festival. And then they will be in action in the postseason a week from today down at Dale. And we will have that tournament bracket for you as soon as it becomes available. Football tomorrow night. Airtime 6:40, kickoff at 7 o'clock. Mangum and Watonga here on your voice of Mangum Sports. For Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. We're Classic Hits 97.7.